morning, good afternoon, good evening, and or good night, depending on where you are in the world today. Welcome back to your Sunday evening's entertainment. It is, of course, our The Lost World campaign, episode 5. Without further ado, let me hand things over to our enigmatic GM for the evening. It is, of course, Johnny Hurricane.
Yeah, this big old, like, I mean, the sword, yeah. It's just, it works, I guess. I guess he would have to originally be kind of small, or it don't matter. He's dead now.
What swords? Who's got a sword?
Nothing. I was refreshing myself on what we did last session, and we were talking a little bit about, he said it was funny to picture Krieg holding a great sword because he's like 2'6" or whatever. And I was like, yeah, and I was trying to figure out how I would justify him having the great sword. Then I said, it doesn't matter. He's dead. So that's it. Moving on. And that's how that goes. Anyways, hello. Welcome to episode 5 of The Lost World. Where we're going to get into some shenanigans today. We are actually getting very close to leaving this land, but let's have a recap on what we did last time. Last time when we started, we were at the inn, the Plump Goose, and it's basically long rest. You guys, a free day. You could do what you wanted that day because we were waiting around for the rest of the villages to meet up here. So the farming village made it, no problems there, no issues. They've basically reported that they haven't even really, I need music, that's what I'm missing, seen like the disease has not reached inland yet, is what they're getting at. You don't 100% know if that's the case for the mining village, but we're going to find out pretty soon because they are on their way at the end of that. All right, let's put that on. But you guys did a few things. First off, you talked to Celestia and she was like, hey, I've got a hidden stash over near this big rock. It's up on a plateau. You want to go check it out. You might find some stuff that ends up being useful for you guys. And you're like, sure, why not? And I will say that the health potion ended up being useful because it actually got used right away, which is always good when you put something in there and just use it instantly. But they took that. That was their mission to leave camp. However, first they wanted to figure out a little bit, or no, Mac came to find them because he had wanted to show you a little bit more about the clam that you found in old Granny Appleseed's house. It was in a jar still, and basically when he showed it to you, it was like, look at this. There's some mist forming. He's like, every now and then it just kind of like sprays a very, very, very fine mist vapor, and you could see the condensation in the jar. And he was like, obviously if it's out in the open, wouldn't have been an issue, but inside of Granny Appleseed's house, more, the bedroom kind of closed in after a while, that mist, spreading, gets people sick, all that business. And then there was an idea, like, should we figure out if it's undead? And you poured some holy water on it. It did not damage the creature, the thing, whatever you want to call it, but it did kind of make it vibrate a little bit. And then you guys, I believe from there, you just put the lid back on the jar. Also needed to test if Oswald was immune, and he does seem to be immune. He got a little bit more info about that and then brought it back to Mac, who was like, all right, well, while you guys are out doing your thing today, we'll set up a situation, just pour a whole jug of holy water on there, see what happens beyond, the vibration things. And you guys are like, cool, you take care of that. We'll head out and do our mission, basically. Insider trading, yeah. There was a couple more things discussed with him, but ultimately he's going to run a couple of experiments for you guys that we'll have to figure out once you guys get back into town, or at the inn. And then you're like, cool, let's head down south and go meet up go find the stash and then go meet the mining village. Oh, I should also mention, you guys got your wolf pelts because it's getting colder, which, conveniently worked out because where we started going, the land quickly shifted. It got really cold really fast, and then there was snow. And like it's fall, but just to have snow in this specific position, you guys are all basically like, okay, well, we fought, the blink tiger, the octopus, the exploding wolves, all the like, what kind of animal does this is what y'all were thinking. And I was like, oh, good. Yeah. What kind of animal does do this? Either way, had a mission to go find the stash, went to go find the stash, got up on the rocky plateau and found, out of character, what everyone would know as changelings, basically gray and big, almost like aliens kind of. And they're very, very white hair. And they were all in their changeling forms, which Krieg basically was like, well, that's interesting. Like, if they didn't want you to know, you wouldn't know, kind of thing. Once you guys did some history checks and everything. And they were just here. They said they were here looking for a fugitive. A blacksmith had gone missing, and they had to, well, basically they were going to dispose of her. And you guys were like, well, what'd she do? You know, she's like, oh, well, she's a half-breed. She's inferior. She broke our rules. We're going to kill her. I was like, okay, sure, whatever. However, there was a big blue crystal, very similar, just a lighter shade of blue to the crystal that was on the clam. And Tressa was with you guys. She's your detect disease person. And basically, is that thing, you know, what's going on over there? And she was like, yeah, it's like a chimney. Because you guys convinced him, the leader of the changelings, who you never really got the name of. His name was Oracle, but again, he's dead. So he lifted up the gem so you guys could find the stash. And in the stash, there was a health potion, which, as I said, got used, and a speak with animals potion. I don't think there was anything else. I think there was potential for something else, but I think the roll was really bad. So I was like, nope, nothing else. But the potion did get used. Now we have one animal speak potion, which lasts an hour, I want to say. It's either an hour or 8 hours. I'll have to look, but I think it's hour, because I think that's how long Talk with Animals lasts. But they also told you about, to the best of their ability, what they could about the disease. They said it sounds like the spell plague, which all of you guys knew, sort of like a horror story. However, it has evolved, or a ghost story, I should say. It was like, oh, you don't want to get sick, or you might get that, and who knows, might change the world. Basically, it infects the land, which then infects the animals, and now is beginning to infect the humans in different ways. It used to just be like dangerous, oh shit, you're gonna die. Now it's like, obviously, as you guys experienced, dangerous, oh shit, you're gonna die, and you're gonna come back, and you're gonna want to maybe eat your neighbors and stuff like that. So it has evolved, and the changelings did mention that they were immune to this. They could carry it, but they are immune to the contagion. And I should also mention the other changeling had like shifted their forms into various humanoids to kind of look a little bit more like you guys. And some other things were discussed, and he basically wanted to go to the camp, which you guys, you were pretty much fine with it. It's like, okay, well, you did what we wanted. Why not? Go check it out. We'll see if we can help you find your fugitive. But before you could leave, they then transformed into the four of you. And so you had to make a decision, and it wasn't a decision. You guys were like, nah, we're not playing this game, and immediately went into combat with them. I think a couple people ended up going down. I got a few of you bloodied, but ultimately did end up winning. Yeah, yes. Krieg got shot with an arrow, I think, or something. Yeah. I think Sarah did too, but yeah. The archer was actually kind of the MVP, I realized at the end of that. I think he landed every shot, and it was like 8 to fucking 12 damage. I was like, dang, all right, I get you. I see you. But you guys did end up winning. You got a few things. You got the mask from Oracle, which I needed to retcon one thing. The one important thing, because I didn't even mention it in the recap, Oracle spoke and understood deep speech, which he used. While attuned to this mask, you can also speak and understand deep speech on top of the other things that it does. In addition, he had a staff, which is called the Vine Staff. And basically, when you hit a creature with it, you do an extra 1d4 poison damage. Might be useful to some of you. I don't actually think any of you use melee. Either way, you can just sell it down the line if you want. And the only other thing of real note was that there was a dagger sheath that basically, if you put poison into it, it would coat your blade automatically when you withdrew. So as soon as you went into combat, it would be already poisoned. But it was a dagger sheath. So yeah, there is that. You guys don't really use poison to my knowledge, but again, more valuable stuff. And then to wrap it up, as you were kind of like figuring out, okay, what do we do with this crystal? A tree basically got hurled through the woods like javelin style, shattering this huge blue crystal into like a gazillion pieces. And you guys are just like, nah, we're good. We're already kind of bloodied and beaten. We're going to get on out of here. So you guys went back to the road, and, we'll take a short rest and level up to level 3 while you are waiting for the mining village to arrive. And that is where we'll pick up. They're going to be there in about an hour. So yeah, it'll be a short rest, but just restore all your stuff. I'm fine with that. Won't be any issues. And everyone, let's just get some perception checks.
Hell yeah. What was the name of the person that they were after? I could just not remember off the top of my head.
It was Accordia Deep Cull. Deep Cull.
Perception.
I do not have advantage. Thank you.
All right.
Sorry.
I want me to roll for Sarah. She's the best at these, right?
Nope, it's me, I think. I got +6. What Sarah got?
A +1.
Yeah.
It's the DM roll. Oh, okay. Well, really all it is for who notices that the village is going first. So, Amaya, you will hear the clomping of some oxen. And you look over across the bridge. Boom. The villagers seem to be making their way to the inn. And at the front is a red-haired halfling who seems to be the leader of this village. And he sees you guys just kind of resting, and he says, "Oh, hello. Conscript's here to pick us up."
Yes.
He'll tap the seat beside him or point to the bench or the back of the wagon and says, "Well, you can walk or you can hop in."
Don't mind if I do.
I'll walk.
All right. Yeah, it's going to be like an hour, so it's not really that long of a walk. But if any of you guys want to hop in, you can.
I'm just debating, should I be like, is that a racist comment? Hop in?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he's that much of an asshole when it comes to that stuff. I'm tempted, but no. He'll walk.
All right. And yeah. And again, it's like 28, 30 people, something like that. And he'll basically drive you guys back to the inn. He'll look at you, Craig, since you're up here. All you guys will be able to hear this that are around, though, and he'll be like, "You got any idea what's going on around here? Seems a lot of fuss getting us all gathered up over here."
Well, there is some sort of there's some disease that is spreading rapidly through the island, and the dead not staying dead, and then there is these there's cultists of the apocalypse apparently on the island looking for a changeling half-breed that also it may be the carrier of the spell plague, the spell plague, all sorts of panicky stuff. Also, Operation Phoenix is a joke.
Whilst he's blethering away about all this stuff, I'm looking around for, like, the air quotes blacksmith potentially that's in this group, just on the off chance that they're like, what the fuck, and out themselves. Just
Yeah,
see if anyone's
be doing the same.
Looking sus.
Thanks, Craig.
You guys give me another perception check.
He has a charisma of 10. So he's just
just a
yappity-
yapper. The halfling will raise his eyebrow and be like, "Wow, okay. What's this talk?"
Did you see that massive tree that was sent flying through the air and smashed this enormous cultist-like crystal that was causing a midsummer blizzard up on the mountains?
And his eyes go wide. Yep, shakes his head, and he's just basically like, no, can't say I saw that. Is this one all right in the head? You good?" While this conversation is going on, I rolled to see if she would be able to, the blacksmith would be able to avoid, giving herself away. I rolled a nat 1. So I think maybe you guys are going to be able to pick up on it because, you're looking for it. There is a drow in the group that
A
her eyes,
drow?
yes, her eyes go a little bit wide when Sis is blathering on about all the things. Quickly composes herself, but again, two of you were looking for it. You'll be able to
as he's sort of saying this, I'm gonna be looking over the group, spot this, directly see her, and be like, "Yes, it's a shame that those that were sent to apprehend this individual are now feeding the worms. I guess that's what you get for heralding the apocalypse."
Yeah, they kind of had it coming. They were, trying to, copy our appearances, but we knocked their blocks off. Literally.
And it's just watching this drow in her quiet, stoic face. That's what she's doing.
Oh yeah, she's pretty much looking at the ground at this point. But the halfling will be like, well, I'm glad you guys are part of the conscripts then. I don't want to have any trees land on us, so we're gonna just keep on moving. You guys now have a general idea of who the quote-unquote fugitive is. You can wait until we get to the end if you want, or you can interact with her now. It's up to you.
I wish there was a way to magically mark her, so even if she changes form,
Well,
find her.
Well, prestidigitate does kind of mark somebody, but is she walking or is she riding?
She's walking near one of the carts that has her tools and stuff in it. So
I'm going to kind of just slowly make my way back to where they are. And introduce myself. I'll be like, Briar.
She will look you up and down.
You have the appearance of a blacksmith.
I am a blacksmith.
Excellent. If I happen to have some wares needed tending to, I can request your services on the journey, perhaps? I've recently come into the possession of a horse and need to ensure that all of its tackle, saddle, and other equipment, I'm not too familiar with it yet, but all of that is in correct standing for the journey ahead. Can you assist?
She nods and says, yes, horseshoes are simple.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, your name was?
She will smile and hold out a hand and be like, I think you might know. Accordia.
I do. But I thought I'd introduce myself whilst that we were... and he'll look her up and down and be like, familiar.
She nods and she says, so you're not here to apprehend me then?
They attempted to mimic our visage to infiltrate where we're going to capture you. They did have some interesting things to say, which I would appreciate speaking to you about when we're not traveling and where there are not many ears. These were
Amaya's walking, but she's nodding.
These were concerning, and I would like to ascertain the truth of the matter. But for now, that's fine.
Yeah, she nods and says, when we get to the inn, I'll set my stuff up. You'll be able to find me.
Very good. And he'll just walk away. Or walk back up to the front, or wherever it is that everyone else is.
Okie dokie. Hello, Sass.
Hello.
Welcome. You are level 3, right?
Yes.
Because everyone is. All right, great. We have just basically met up with the mining villagers, and we are heading back to the inn. You guys also found the blacksmith.
Nice.
She is a drow. All right, let me get the plump goose. My chapter 1 had like 6 or 7 pages in it when we started, and now it's like almost hitting triple digits, so it's getting pretty crazy. Boom. Oh, I gotta get the drow token. Oh, I have it on the GM layer. Look at that. I was ready. So you guys roll up, the mining villagers skedaddle, go do their things. This will be a good time to mention that Givmig is joining us again. So we have Givmig back at the table.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome back.
And he is going to go
that's
ahead.
a terrifying token.
Yes, he's going to go ahead and give us a little bit of a description of his character, because the 4 of you who are, of course, about to go report to either Gort or Celestria immediately notice this tall. Well, Givmig, tell me, what are we looking at?
He's about 6 foot even, very disfigured elf. And you can tell he's an elf by his pointed ears, but he has horns growing out of his head in different directions and styles. His mouth actually has, like, on one half of his face, has a split where you would normally have the corner of your mouth actually goes back to about, his jaw. And you can actually, like, see his teeth pointing out from inside. He has fangs. He's just completely disfigured, covered in scales and markings and everything like that.
Lovely. Zhang, I don't know if you want to switch the scene over, but we're still on the talking faces,
No,
I think.
should we swapped over?
Oh, maybe I'm behind. I am. My bad.
Okay.
So this is the point where I want to know what your guys' subclasses are. So everyone just roll me a d20 and the lowest number goes first, because we are all level 3 now. All right. Amaya, what did you take for a subclass at level 3?
I am a fighter, and she took samurai.
Lovely.
And she's a human, so I'm the basic bitch of the group, okay?
Yep. You get the fighting spirit thing, right? Gives you
Yep.
advantage.
Yes, I can take it at the start of my turn, and it gives me advantage until the end.
Good. That will be fun. Krieg, what did you take for a subclass? The wizard.
I am Evoker Wizard.
Evoker. Okay.
Explosions.
Oh, okay. Is that so like you can do big damage and not hurt your allies? Is that the one?
I think that's the thing at level 5, yes. But at the moment, I believe my cantrips never miss.
Really?
So
That's crazy.
the new thing that evoke, this is the reason why I picked it, is that you get this thing at level 3 called Potent Cantrip, which means that even if the cantrip misses, the creature will take half the cantrip's potential damage.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's like Nick.
That's
Right.
yeah, no, all right. I'm fine with that. Dude, I thought it was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking hit every single time. It's like, okay, full damage and everything. Yeah, no, that's fine. I get that. Whatever. I can deal with that. Yes, that is reasonable. Plus, you got to roll for it, and sometimes those rolls are terrible. So.
Yeah, I mean, a one is a 1, right? Like, I didn't pick Firebolt this time, so...
Oh, really? Okay, Briar, what did you take for your subclass?
Briar is a Grave Domain Cleric. Follower of Hades, and he is the most emo Harangon you will ever see. He likes dark colors, he is an asshole, and he has a particular disdain for Sarah, and her antics. Because so far she has demonstrated that she is fully incapable of anything she attempts to do except annoy him, which she appears to be very, very good at.
It's not true. I've one-shot some enemies, basically, here and there.
I mean, you also fell flat on your face and got slapped the shit out of by an octopus.
Yeah.
And a horse.
And kicked
And
in
a
the chest
horse.
by a horse. Yep.
Yeah. Horses don't like me.
Yep. And now
It's
I own
known.
that horse, so we're good. But yeah, Grave Domain. Basically, it gives me some extra stuff if people are down, like Return to Life is a thing. I can do a little bit of an extra damage to a bloodied creature if I hit it with a spell or an attack once per turn, like D4 necro damage. Yeah, the Return to Life is when you normally roll one or more dice to restore hit points to a creature at 0 hit points with a spell or Channel Divinity, you just give them maximum as opposed to rolling for it. So it's like, they're really in the shit, you just give them full health back. Plus I picked up some extra spells, which is Bane, Chill Touch, Detect Evil and Good, Gentle Repose, and Ray of Enfeeblement. Which is loads at level 3, but
Yeah,
fine.
that is a ton. Holy shit.
I also get the ability to curse a creature, which gives it disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws as part of a Channel Divinity option. And I can end it early to do a little bit of extra damage if I want to.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys got level 2 spells now, some of you, right?
I have a level
that
2
makes
spell,
sense.
yes.
All right. Next up, we got Sarah, who I know has chromatic orbs, so I think we have 3 chromatic orbs in the group now. That's a
Yeah,
fucking
but
good
Chromatic
switch.
Orb versus Divine Smite.
Yeah, that's true. Your divine. Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, if
Sarah.
you're nowhere near the person, you can always throw a chromatic orb.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Sarah took Oath of the Noble Genies, so she gets some elemental stuff as a gift from Dionysus.
Hmm.
Some interesting stuff when I do Divine Smite. I can push people awake, do extra damage. I can restrain them. Fun stuff.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that. Giving more options on top of the Divine Smite is just like, yes, please use Divine Smite more often, right? Like, it's there. Yes, I like it.
Remember when
But,
paladins can use Divine Smite?
I know,
more than once a turn?
It's great because you can only use it once per turn. If you could do it every fucking swing, that would be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I restrain you. I set you on fire. It's just like, okay, yeah, sure. Oh. And then last is our newest character, who, what was it? Quinto?
Yeah, Quinto.
I guess you might as well tell us your class and subclass, huh?
Yeah, so Quinto is a sorcerer, draconic ancestry.
Oh, go. None of us
Suddenly
got
it
it
makes
right.
sense.
Yeah, I would not have guessed it from that either. I probably would have went Warlock was my instinct.
Dude, I guessed it straight away from the picture.
I've played so many warlocks. It was time to branch out.
No, yeah, it's I dig it.
To be
Sorcerers.
fair, my guess was made before he said he was an elf, so I was assuming he was like of draconic descent or like a tiefling or something. Like I was just like,
That's
I have no
fair.
idea.
Yeah, looking at his token, I just assumed tiefling, personally. Like,
Nope, just a
No, just a greatly disfigured elf.
yep.
it's just
fine.
I'm just some dude.
To be fair, if
guy.
we painted patterns on him, he could pass as a sergeant. So-
What color are your scales? I'm assuming your scales are showing.
They are, yeah. Oh yeah, they're definitely showing. I think they would be like dark red.
Yeah, what does your subclass give? It's more HP and or is it
Yeah, it's more
resistant?
HP and better resistance, and more AC.
Right. Yes, that's right. Yep, we went over that. Great.
Oh, and my spells given to me by my subclass is Chromatic Orb,
All right, there it is. 3 chromatic orbs and a guiding bolt.
Yeah, command, dragon's breath, and alter self.
What is alter self?
I can grow fangs or claws.
Oh.
I can breathe underwater.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's insane.
So it could be useful.
That's
Armcast
cool.
equals 10
Also-
plus your dexterity plus charisma? Jesus. It'd be so
Very
tanky.
fitting.
Mine's also Dex plus Charisma. For AC now, which is nice, but I don't have
Yeah.
a lot in the way of stats.
Giv did roll his stats as well, to be clear. Everyone in the game did roll their stats. So yeah. He is what he is. All right. So you guys show up and immediately, like, it's just one of those things, like, this guy stands out, you know? So, like, you guys look over and you see Kinto, and Gort basically waves the 4 of you guys over.
Amaya will nudge Sarah and be like, look, he's taller than you.
Finally the tallest.
Have we, any one of us, met Kinto before?
That's actually a good question. He does come from the farming village, so Amaya, you've
Amaya
probably
does, yeah.
seen him before. I mean, it's just one of those things, like, there's
Yeah.
no way you'd be able to miss this dude.
Amaya would have stuck out at like a sore thumb with her traditional, like,
Yeah.
Japanese style stuff as well. So.
It
Yeah,
stands
so you
out.
guys, you don't have to know each other, but you know of each other, kind
Yeah,
of.
we would seen each other.
Yes.
Unless he's ever visited the
The winery.
winery, yeah.
Probably not.
Did he get any training through Celestia?
I did.
He did, yes. So you
Alright, so
probably
Krieg
seen
would
him.
have met him too.
Yes, yes. Perfect. And then, of course, you're all connected through Gort and the conscripts. But as you guys head on over, he points to Quinto and says, "This is one of our units. This is,
Kinto! Hey!
He just looks at you.
Maya will bow.
You give an exaggerated bow. Pleasure to meet you.
he's gonna be joining you guys on your little missions forward."
Right,
Ah,
it's
the more
in
the
its reach.
merrier.
Well, go ahead and introduce yourselves and
Old
make
man,
merry. Mac wants to see you, huh?
Is this one at least competent?
I have not seen him in a very long time, but I'm sure he will be useful.
Can we just swap? You can take this one. And he'll nod to Sarah.
Oh, you could only if you could only wish to get rid of me, so is I.
Well, we're taking Tressa back, so you're going to want her in case you guys get sick, because he's the only one that's going to be able to take it away from you.
Mm.
He's gonna just be like, he said Mac wants to see me, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he's just gonna be like walking away, muttering, "Wouldn't take as much as a wish." He's gonna head
I
off
think
with
I'm
it.
growing on him.
Like a fungus.
Yeah. Gart will look to you, Pinto, and be like, "Just follow their lead for now. They won't get you killed."
Yet.
Hopefully not.
Pleasure to meet you.
It's nice to meet you as well.
I'm Sarah. I work at the winery, or worked at the winery.
I am Quinto. I was farming and working as necessary.
Understood.
No Hikari, Amaya. And she'll bow.
Just give a nod.
The grumpy one was Briar.
Are you in a relationship?
Gods no.
Wouldn't that be funny though?
Bicker like
Maya's gonna be
couple.
like stoic, but her like lips will be twitching as she's trying not to laugh.
Tiefling and the Haragon.
Anyway, look what we got from look here. And
What?
he would just like open up his cloak, and these items are scattered on the floor. You see the mask, you see the staff, you'll see like a silver mirror, you'll see. What was the other thing?
There was an animal speaking potion. I don't know if you got that or not, though.
Yeah, I think that was given to.
Was
Dr.
it not a scroll?
Yes, there was that. That was the thing. Yes, there was also a scroll, lesser restoration scroll. And I don't know. I guess two of you could probably use it. I don't know if.
Vine
Oh
Step,
yeah, and the dagger sheath.
poison, Dagger sheath.
Yep.
Yeah.
Light blue gem.
Oh, right. You did take a chunk of that gem.
And you go and
I have the
Critical
lesser
points of it.
restoration scroll, by the way. Yep.
Yeah. The other two are potions. Beast speech and minor healing.
Well, you used the
Found all
healing.
runes?
Oh yeah, the healing was used on me. That's right.
critical points to the mask and go. You know what's cool about that? Can't. You won't be able to read your mind while you're in this. Can't be ambushed. Because you hear voices everywhere, so it makes you extra paranoid. It's cursed, obviously, as you can see. Also, he'll make like strange noises. Apparently, he can let you speak deep speech. Deep speech of all things.
When you say it's cursed, he just kind of grimaces a little bit.
Oh yeah, there's also this. There's this gangly vine stuff. It's like, it can poison you.
Great.
You're just gonna pat Krieg's head and then walk inside.
I don't know. Krieg is just very excitable by nature. And he sees Quinto is like, oh my god, it's Quinto!
Yes. Never change.
He's a
Speaking
fun
of
one.
change, we found changelings out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, we should probably talk more about that.
Oh yeah, you we've got a lot to fill you in on.
I'm following your lead, I guess.
Alright, we
Gort!
talk to Gort.
Gort!
And he was just about to start drinking, and you can. It's that. Yeah.
Some things you might want to know about our trip.
He'll raise an eyebrow and be like, the one the witch sent you on.
Yeah, there were apparently. Krieg said there were changelings.
Yes, changelings, they are members of the cult of the apocalypse. You know, that cult. We also
Yes, he nods. He says, "Yeah, I'm aware."
yes, they also well, as a symbol of their master, they had an enormous like crystalline structure which was causing massive detrimental weather effects, aka snow, and like massive drop in temperature in a place where that shouldn't be happening yet.
To destroy it.
No, a enormous tree was thrown like a javelin from inside the forest, and it was destroyed. We didn't stick around to find out what that was.
Mark.
Something that
What
could throw a
happened?
tree.
Yeah, if you got to roll your HP, it's all good. And as usual, take the average. That might be your average.
Yep.
He'll look at you and say, "And one of the changelings. What happened to them?"
Dead.
Good. You made the right decision.
Well, we didn't have a choice. They were, well, they changed into us, so we had to get rid of them.
Well, I'm glad you won. That'd just been more work. Good
Would you
job.
be?
He's gonna give you that look just kind of slowly put his hand towards his hip where his axe is and be like,
I'm joking. I'm sorry.
I guess I might need to clip one of you to find out. Just
Something of note as well is apparently there's another changeling amongst the village somewhere.
that will get his attention. Where?
We're not sure.
Maya's purposely like staying very stoic in her chair.
They said they were
listening, but-
chasing someone who had escaped from them. So it could be entirely possible that that person, changeling, doesn't mean harm to anyone.
And they seem to have implied that this person is a carrier of the spell plague.
Well, then you're not off the clock yet. Neither am I. We gotta find her.
Is
Might
this
well
the
let-
that she was a blacksmith?
We did get a name.
While they're talking, Amaya will be like walking out the back as if she's going to see Briar and just be like dragging the trap at the back of her cloth with her while they're not looking.
We did get a name. I didn't write it down. Hang on.
Accordia. That's what that shit was called.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
And before Amaya is the changeling.
Maya's just trying to discreetly drag out this blacksmith.
Bitch being sus.
The blacksmith's already outside. She didn't even go in. She's with the villagers.
Oh, I thought it was that one.
No. My bad. Here, I'll
Is
put her
that
on the
the
map
bard?
to make it easier. That is
Oh,
the
never
farming
mind.
village leader. That's the halfling is the
Oh, that's
mining
the
village.
halfling.
Yeah,
That's the bard. I thought you
Yeah,
were
yeah.
Then
the
I
bard and
take back
dragged
my
her
stealth.
in.
Because
yeah.
she's already outside. I'll just be like
Here.
discreetly walking outside
Like she's
to
over
meet
down
with
here.
Briar to go talk to this changeling and be telling him about what Sarah and Grog are and Krieg just talked about and what's happening there. So yep.
Where did Maya go? She's literally right here.
Well,
Well,
Nothing.
I guess we should probably let them know. Let's go find them. I guess.
What
Enjoy
is
your
it?
beer.
What
How
is
do
it?
we find someone who is going to be disguised as anyone?
Well,
You would have told Briar.
You tell Briar
Blacksmith.
about it?
Yeah, I would have told. Weren't you listening?
Yeah, you came outside and then they were talking. I was like, what do you tell me?
do we know any blacksmiths? Wasn't there a blacksmith from the farming village?
no, the ones that were talking to from the mining village was a blacksmith. The one
Ah,
that
from the mining
Briar
village.
and
Yeah.
well, Briar talked to, but Amaya was watching. And you saw it too, I think, actually, because you rolled a good enough perception.
Yeah, I was just I didn't know because he was talking at the time. I just rolled to see if he saw Briar talk to the person.
Yeah.
Question.
So I guess you didn't know it was a blacksmith, but yeah, you saw him talking.
Maya was
let's-
telling Briar what they were talking about inside and that they were telling Grog.
Fine.
Well,
I'll
shall we go
sleep.
find a blacksmith?
Oh my god. Okay. Amaya and Briar, do your thing first.
No, it's okay. He's just gonna be fine, and he's gonna walk. I'm assuming this is her over here.
Yes.
Yep.
She's setting up a little station to start doing a little bit of work.
I feel like I missed something.
You did. It's okay. He's gonna walk over to her and be like, "Is the name you provided me the one that you've told the rest of these villagers?"
She nods and she says, "It is my only name."
Your, what is the appropriate term? Kin? Cousins?
Kind.
Previous acquaintances did inform us of a few details that I wanted to talk to you about. namely to do with these crystals that have been appearing on our island, in our waters, and turning our people into the dead.
That sounds terrible.
Yes, for them. The individuals we encountered seem to think that you might have something to do with the spread of this, or the reason for it being here, given your previous associations. That you were wanted, and that they were going to kill you.
Yeah, that's why I came here, so, they wouldn't kill me. It's a bit of a stretch. I mean, I might have been carrying when I got here, but to bring the crystals, those fall off the Night Serpent. That's not really something I can... Although, well, I guess if you look at it from the perspective that the serpent was after me, then yeah, I guess maybe I did bring it here.
The crystal we encountered before we met you was apparently a scale of this this creature, the serpent of the night.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So
it's got many crystals on its back.
Is it safe to assume then that it would not give up you as its quarry?
I should reword it. They rode him here. The ones that were after me. I don't really think he cares too much about me. He's just kind of going everywhere, causing mischief, causing destruction.
I see. And when it is realized that the four that were sent after you, I assume they hunt in groups of 4, and that perhaps there's not another hidden amongst us. But how would we know? And he's going to kind of like pointedly pause and look at her. How would we know?
There's a couple of ways. If you have the high level magics, the true vision, that works.
And do these individuals usually run around in groups of 4?
It depends.
Wait, it was 4, wasn't it? Or 5?
It was 4 like underlings and then a commander.
5. Yeah, in a group of 5.
Yeah,
my bad.
5. It depends. In this instance, they didn't really think. I mean, 5's a bit excessive for just me, don't you think? But maybe they expected to run into some, trouble.
So why did you leave?
Well, they were going to kill me. They were going to sacrifice me. Because I don't follow the Night Serpent.
I see. Well, it would seem like the old man would like a word with you all the same, if you would like to accompany me.
Yeah, okay.
And he's just going to start walking towards...
I will walk behind them.
Okie dokie. This will be about the time that the group is like, we should go find that blacksmith. And then, boom.
So yeah, he's going to step in around people, walk over to the old man.
Oh, hey, Brad, we were looking for the blacksmith. Oh,
He's definitely got a blacksmith apron on, too. So it's just like, yep. Okay.
Wow.
Ah,
I didn't know Briar can read minds.
He'll raise an eyebrow and be like, that was quick.
Efficient.
You found her? Mm-hmm.
Found her? Yeah, she was just outside.
Oh. Okay. Well, let me make this quick so we can get to drink. I can get to drinking. He'll call her over, and he'll pull out it looks to be a like an amulet with scales on it, like the weighing scales, not fucking like dragon scales. And he'll cast the old Zone of Truth down up on there. Basically ascertain, get some questions out of her.
What's the range on that?
If she's good. The radius is 10 feet, I believe. So
just step back a little bit.
Yep. I will check just to be sure. He can't actually use it like himself. He has to use it through that, but
They fail willingly.
it's a 15-foot radius, actually. That's fucking huge. All right. And maybe I'll put her over by the bear so y'all can sit at the bar if you want to stay out of the yeah. But he will just basically ask her
I don't
questions.
particularly care.
She does not seem to be a threat or anything like that. Tressa will do like the detect disease to make sure she's not got the disease on her or anything like that. She's like genuinely just like, I just don't want to go back to them, basically. And Gort just shrugs and says, "Need more blacksmiths." So, but he will basically say, "Don't be changing it to anybody here. Keep the same form." And she'll nod, and he'll go drink with his drinking buddy, the Admiral. And Accordia will walk over and be like, "Well, thank you for the assistance."
Hey, old man.
From across the fucking room.
Yeah.
Mm.
This one, she can come on our ship, right? She said she'd help fix up my horse.
Yeah, she's with us.
He's just gonna step out. He's not even gonna say good or thanks or anything. He's just like, bye. Right, good.
Accordia will start to leave, but she'll stop and turn around
Regular
like,
ray of sunshine.
yeah. If you guys need any work from the blacksmith, let me know. Since we're on the road, it's going to be kind of hard to do anything complicated, but I can maybe work some basic stuff.
Can you make me a stool?
A what? A stool? A booster seat?
See a high chair.
Yeah.
A height increasing device.
I'll see what I can do, I suppose. Get you some shoe lifts or something.
Some shoe lifts. Oh my god.
But she will thank you again, and basically she'll be out here. We'll just say there's a little forge set up if and y'all need any of that.
I might get her to make me some medium armor.
Yeah. And yes, Mac does want to see any of you guys can go in there. Mac just would talk to Briar first because he was the one who brought him the clam in the first place, but all y'all are welcome to go chat with him.
Oh yeah, we've got that crystal shard too.
Yes. Oh, excuse me.
Quinto, do you know how to use any instruments?
No.
Out of curiosity. Dang. Okay.
She's trying to make a band.
Some way to pass the time while on the ship.
I can make things. I will show
brainstorm.
some of my carpenter tools.
Oh.
Oh,
A whittler, huh?
yeah. That may come in handy. I don't actually know even what the fucking roll is for carpenter's tools, but all right.
Me either.
The roll is carpenter's.
I was going to
tools
say
for
Dex
carpenters.
based, isn't it? It'll be in the book.
Yeah, it's got to be dex, I would assume, because blacksmith is strength. Then it's a physical skill, right? Anyways, you guys that go into Mac's little area. As soon as you go through the door, the jar is on the table, filled with water, and the gems are like glowing. And you just immediately just like this slight like humming vibration in the air. Like the jar is still sealed and everything, but it's very clear that it has been activated. And Max smiles as you guys come in and he says, "Perfect timing. Look what happened. This is what happened when we filled it with water. Holy water."
Oh.
Give Quinto a pat in the back and lead him out with me to go meet up with the others.
Yes. Great.
Krieg, do you think this might be something to do with the fact that we destroyed the big one?
When did you fill it up with holy water?
Oh, about 10 minutes ago. Oh my god.
and only just started now, or as soon as you poured the holy water in?
Cut it.
It was sort of a slow build up. Quinto, as you go in, there is this jar with a clam that has its mouth like kind of petrified's not quite the right word, you know, like barnacles and shit, like get stuff stuck open. It's like stuck like that, except there's these kind of dirty blue crystals coming off the left and right of it that are holding it open. And it is currently glowing and vibrating, just to, kind of fill you in on what they're talking about here. It was not doing this before. Now it is. Now it's filled with water.
Who's the other crystal? Is it so Briar? You have the other crystal, right?
Did I picked up the shard? I've got the shard. Okay.
You've got the shard. Okay. I don't know.
No, I thought it was in. I thought it was in the healing potion vial that was used. So
It is, yeah.
Sarah
Yeah,
has
it
it.
is.
I have it.
Oh, that's right.
I know you used your mage hand to put it in the vial. So
yeah, okay.
After that.
I can have it, I guess. Take it out. Ting 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 ting.
Is it glowing as well?
It is not.
Oh, interesting.
Well, we know what it is.
Who's the one that filled it
yes.
with holy water? And do you need purging of diseases?
He just shakes his head and he says, "Nah, I use the big rubber gloves, the big ones."
So we know where the crystals are coming from.
Ooh, that's one mystery solved.
It's
tell.
this creature called the Night Serpent.
His face is gonna drop once you say that, and he'll be like, "No. Not here."
We also know what the sickness is.
It comes from the Night Serpent. It's also most and more than likely the spell plague at this point in time.
He's gonna. Yeah, everything matches up.
We have a direct sample of Kriegel points to the jar that Briar's holding. This is a sample from the crystal that was affecting the environs up where we found the cult of the apocalypse, the changelings that are after a certain member that escaped them here on the island. But
They were here.
They tried to turn into us.
they're very dead now.
They were here. Pieces of them are up on the hill, about an hour or so that way.
That is troubling.
Tressa can confirm she was there.
Yeah, I just didn't move her token. She's not in here yet, but yeah, we'll assume that she just nods and he'll be like, okay, they're not supposed to be here.
I think
I didn't even know they knew how to get here. Okay.
Well,
And
they were chasing an individual, and they confirmed that it's likely that they got here on the back of the serpent. So the serpent dropped these crystals off its back as it was traveling around looking for her.
Fun. Cool. All right.
It's likely there's any number of these crystals in the ocean on the way from the mainland. And
Oh god. Okay. That's gonna make things really fun when we're out on the water.
And given how this disease seems to be propagated, and since it's magical in nature, it's quite possible that it could be anywhere through anything, except by glass, by holy water, it seems.
That we have enough water in the world.
It's having a really surreal effect on them. Is the disease completely eliminated while it's immersed in holy water, or is this some sort of defense mechanism?
Let me see. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, all right. Tressa will use the detect disease again, and she'll shake her head and say, "Doesn't look like there's any in the jar. None in yours either,
Interesting.
or on anybody here." And she'll just go ahead and go do a lap because why waste the 10 minutes, right? So,
right.
just to be
Safe than
sure.
sorry.
Yep.
There's none in the jar while immersed in holy water. There's none in the ours who's not immersed in holy water.
I'll fill Quinto in on where we found that clam.
Do you think it's...
Our jar, it doesn't have a living organism in it, though.
Why do you guys keep finding cursed and plagued items?
We are very unlucky.
Very unlucky, and it's not our fault people are bringing it to our island.
Have you not met the undead yet?
I don't know, have I?
You have not. Nothing like that has. I mean, you guys have been subject to raids every now and then, but with that, where you're positioned, it's mostly been a peaceful year for the farming village.
Golly gosh, we've got a story to tell you.
Yeah.
Bodies started washing up.
Youth, Granny Apple Tree.
And bad things started happening. Creatures became empowered, and the land surrounding here are slowly but surely becoming infected with the spell plague?
Mm-hmm.
The spell plague.
Which, you see the clam in this jar that was propagating the spread of a particular sickness through moisture, and infected a woman that Sarah took a liking to, and she passed and came back along with several other villagers as zombies. They were dealt with, and we were tasked with recovering the Baron. I think it was the Baron, wasn't it, at the stables?
Yes.
Moose ones, yeah. We were tasked with retrieving the Baron from the stables. When we arrived, there were things that were worse than zombies, more intelligent.
Ghouls, I believe.
Yes. Also infected with this disease spread by these crystals. Although seemingly only when they are perhaps implanted in something organic, living. That's
because we got Tressa to check the crystal when she was up there. Was the crystal like absolutely infected with this disease when she checked?
It infected me.
Yep.
Right. Yes. Okay. So.
But that was an intact, big scale thing as well, right?
Huge. Yeah. Like a radioactive fucking core, basically, is what was going on there.
The Geiger counter was going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And to really reiterate that small crystals has no signs of the disease at all.
Well, that's just a shard, isn't it? That's just a remnant.
Yes.
Further to that, this one's I don't know what your relation to the druid is, but she sent us up to retrieve some items. We stumbled upon a gathering of individuals who can change their form, huddled around a very large crystal that apparently fell off the back of an individual known as the Night Serpent. Is that not Jormungandr? I can't remember the fucking name.
I think it's the D&D world
Like
version
Jormungandr or whatever
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
The
I
world
believe.
eaters. Yeah.
Yes. I guess I should have just went like that and went fucking Norse mythology. But I remember Dendar's. Yeah.
They were here chasing after an well, they claimed to be here chasing after an individual who had fled their cult. It turns out that they were not a member of the cult, just someone they had chosen to sacrifice as one of their rituals. They escaped here, and this individual and their minions followed, apparently riding the back of this serpent, who has been shedding these crystals around the lands. We've encountered one. Bodies have washed up on the river. Other islands apparently have already fallen. So these crystals could be everywhere. Which is why something called the Phoenix has been lit. Something along those lines. And everyone is
Operation
evacuated.
Phoenix.
Operation Phoenix. Phoenix is a go.
Phoenix is a
Phoenix is
go.
a go.
Everyone is gathering and we are off to pastures new across the vast
Hence
ocean.
why you're here.
Hey.
I'll be sad to leave, honestly. Did enjoy working here.
I was glad that I washed up on a place like this. I'll be sad to leave it too.
Happy to have you, Krieg.
Yes. I'm happy to have me too.
Always good to be happy with oneself.
If it is of interest, the creatures that we've encountered, it was the dogs that turned into blink dogs, wasn't it? The shepherd's dogs?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're outside, actually.
Yeah.
You would have seen them.
The shepherd's hounds have turned into blink hounds. There were wolves in the woods that had the ability to absorb, I believe it was radiant damage and subsequently explode with increased force.
It was any kind of magical attack. I remember.
I'm not the scientist or a mage. The other creature we encountered, there was the bear that the old man lost some of his group to that could breathe fire, and then there was also the tiger who had the ability to blink.
Teleport.
Ambush Sarah.
Yes,
Yeah, that was painful.
it's a shame we had to kill that one, but its hide is quite fancy. Isn't Krieg got its hide? The blink
The
hide.
Krieg's got-
Someone's got the hide, yeah.
Yes, it was thrown onto Krieg. Krieg. I think he's got
He's got the blink blanket.
Yeah, it's a blanket for him, basically.
I don't recall the octopus having any special powers.
He was very good at throwing
Yes.
rocks, and he's just going to look at
But-
Amaya.
Its ink, though, is incredibly potent. It's got immense magical properties.
The squid
won't.
had powers, but they were only relevant in the water. So
Ah.
when you guys didn't go into the water, it was, yeah.
Heavy armor and water? Hell no.
Yes, that would have, yep. I should have just grabbed you guys when you were trying to cross in the first place. So yes, the animals have been getting magical effects as well. But again, the farming village has not heard of any of this, and they've got plenty of like working animals, chickens and stuff like that. So
Yeah, that's
Hasn't
why.
affected-
That's why Quinto is literally just staring at you guys like, what are you talking about?
Sounds fantastical, I understand.
isn't there some hell chickens or devil chickens in one of the campaigns? I'm just
Sounds
trying to find
familiar.
Boulder's Gate, maybe Descent into Avernus. I think it might be. Anyways, as you're explaining all this to Kinto, Mac will look and be like, you know where the one they were looking for? Do you know where they happen to be?
Yes.
Care to fill me in?
If you look out the window to your left, she should be setting up her forge.
Oh, a blacksmith. Wonderful.
Her name's Accordia.
Still be a few hours. Oh, okay. Well, don't worry. I'm going to go make introductions very soon. It'll be a few hours yet, but my scouts and people from the capital should be arriving. If you want to swing back after dinner, I might have some relevant information for you before we go.
One more thing. Her kind are immune to the effects of the crystal, but can be carriers. She's been checked out, but as is Oswald. I can't remember if he knew that Oswald was safe or not, but yeah, Oswald's also safe.
Oh, maybe because it's a magic creature? I'm not sure. What if it... It's tricky, isn't it?
On him.
Oh, well, I'm just saying, if the normal animals change, why couldn't a magic one? I mean, that's all right. Yeah, keep them as is.
We're about to embark on a long trip. If he goes missing, you are
I
the
would
first person
never.
I will be looking for.
That would never happen.
Out of character, is Oswald Fey?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Does it specify?
I believe you're going to say
It's not.
Fey
I'm
or...
curious.
Yeah, Fey or...
I think you can choose as part of the spell, but let me just double check.
Okay. Yeah,
Maybe
that's
like
probably correct.
a celestial or
Themed, I believe.
Abyssal chicken. Yes, that's the one. I would make them giant chickens and make them CR4
So
instead.
the base creature, like a flying monkey, is a beast, but I believe as the find familiar, it's you choose. So Faye is more than suitable for him because Harengon and Faye.
Excellent. That works. It's certainly worth considering that because he's a Fey creature, potentially he is immune to it. That could be a factor, but I mean, from what you guys know of the Fey, and it's a lot of magical creatures in there, so
I mean, the Fey are the magic.
yeah. And if the spell plague affects magic, worth considering. But if you got nothing else for Mac, you guys can get some dinner. I don't know if anybody wants to do anything tonight or talk to any of the other NPCs.
I would like to see how much a breastplate costs.
A breastplate? Let me check.
5,000 gold.
No, yeah. How much gold you got?
I'm not telling you. You tell me
All
the
of it.
price.
Let me see what's going on there.
It's a secret, GM. You can't tell me what to do, DM.
It's 400 gold is what it is supposed to default to.
Okay. Never mind then.
A little expensive.
Yeah.
Get out of her price
I got
range.
65 gold. I'm a poor bitch.
That's probably a lot more than everybody
Got
else.
a lot
though.
more than everyone else. Yep.
Yeah.
I have studded leather armor, and that's probably not going to be enough to even pay off most of it. So
No.
We do have some stuff that we can sell potentially, though. Like
If
small
everyone's
magic
leaving the
items.
island, would anyone even be willing to part with gold at this point?
Don't know.
to cover that.
But we're going to the capital, so it's
Things are, yeah. We'll be getting, we'll get some information on that here pretty soon. But things are a little different in the capital, so yes, you will be able to spend your gold there. Don't worry. Yeah.
For a price. Is anyone keeping an eye on the changeling? Accordia?
She's fine.
Max about to.
Kind of curious because I kind of want to just hang around her and just chat with her.
Sure, you can do that if you want.
Because he's curious because he's only met changelings once, and well, she's here, so he's gonna talk to her about, everything. Find out information about her, where she's from, about the cult, why do they want her, etc. Just everything. While she's working, he's just going to be there on a bench somewhere, just yammering away at her.
Chat. Mouth is running. Okay, we can definitely do that. Anybody else got anything they want to do?
I'm going to go drink with the old man.
Return to the tavern myself as well.
All right. Let me, okay, so I can answer those questions pretty quick here. As she's working, she seems to be able to get the work done. She is making horseshoes, of course, because all the animals are rolling up. But she can work and talk at the same time. Seems to keep her in the zone and focused. So she doesn't. She gives, not necessarily the most descriptive answers, but she'll at least acknowledge and chat with you. So what did you want to know? You want to know where she's from?
Yes. She's from across the water, so Krieg wants to know more about that.
She will say that she lives on, or she comes from a place called Kytra, and that she has lived her entire life underground with people like her, changelings.
Is that like a common thing for our people?
She nods and she says, yes, we were banished underground.
Why? So interesting.
Well, because my people choose to worship a false god. Well, they don't see it as a false god, but the others do. The
serpent? That's the god that you all worship? Well, the few of you that worship?
Most of my kind do worship him, yes. All of the purebloods do, and they're in charge, so it's a good idea to follow their lead.
And you were a sacrifice?
I was, because So the way they see it is they spent all this time training me to be an excellent blacksmith. And I refused to make weapons for them, so they didn't like that. So they were just gonna, sacrifice
Why'd you
me.
refuse?
Well, because they're killing everybody.
I mean, fair enough. It's just like, are they like waging war, like a war or something with other people, or is it just like because your society? Oh, that's waging war.
Well, it's tricky. It's a war, but really, it's just a takeover. They slowly infiltrate one by one, a few pairs here and there, and then suddenly half of a village is changelings, and that's it. They kill the rest.
That's pretty scary.
Very. And they don't discriminate. They kill everybody. So that's what their god wants. All the worshippers of all the other gods eliminated.
I see. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. See, you understand why I stopped. Or wanted to stop.
So that's why they're here. And they were after you because you're a sacrifice, or you escaped?
Well, yeah, I mean, I escaped, but it was because they wanted to sacrifice me, right? I wasn't the only one who escaped. A lot of us got out. It was there was a big boom. I think some of the surface people found the camp. So we used that to get on out.
So it's not just you they're scared, there's others?
There were, but once we got into the woods, we went our separate ways. To my knowledge, I'm the only one. The only changeling here currently. Look at that fucking chicken. It's like a zergling.
That's a hell chicken?
That's
Look at its
the
tail. It's like
Yeah,
an extra
I bet it
mouth
can-
on its tail.
Like I can spit something out of it, I bet.
Could we make KFC out of that thing? Like, the hell?
But yes, and I was dealing to my knowledge now that the others have been killed by you guys. I'm the only changeling here, but there's not really, unless you have the good magic, it's not really a good way to find out.
I heard, it might be a bit painful, but I heard that a certain, spell can reveal shapeshifters.
Oh,
Um,
what kind of spell?
Moonbeam.
Oh, yes. I suppose that would work.
I don't think that we would want to subject the average Joe Smo to that, though, because
No.
I think that might be a little bit more than dangerous. Out of character, given they can roll a 2d10 or something like that.
Yeah, it's like a con save and 2d10. And who knows Moonbeam in your group? Anybody?
Briar does, I believe.
Oh, does Briar know Moonbeam? Perfect.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you had Moonbeam. Am I mistaken?
Celestria does, but her DC is like 16, so like yeah, any normal NPC is going to get evaporated, so she would not do that.
Yeah, no, I don't have Moonbeam.
Could've sworn- I must be thinking of a different campaign or something.
I had it on my druid in the previous Sunday game, but I haven't got it on this.
Bro, Peppy had fucking Moonbeam. That's what you're thinking
The
of.
I'm mixing up my rabbits, apparently.
Yeah, the druid rabbit. Yep. Good old Peppy. If you got any other questions,
Nothing specific, but he will sit there and just chat away until she shoos him off.
all right. Well, she won't shoo you off, but once the dinner bell's rung, she's gonna be like, "Let's go get some friggin' food." And why don't we take like a 10-minute break? We will come back in 10 minutes, get a little info on what's going on in the capital, and then we will shift to tomorrow morning where you guys get your next assignment. All right, BRB.
Okie dokie. I'm debating what feat or ASI I'm going to take at level 4.
So there was this thing.
I know what I'm taking.
Holdcaster. I kind of tempted to take that. It's like, wow, it's a really neat feat to have.
I'm tempted to take Inspiring Leader.
Inspiring leader, just to inspire, be more inspiring with your inspiration.
It gives everyone temporary hit points on a short rest or a long rest. So every short rest, everyone would get at level 4 7 temporary hit points.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good for me. Jeez, actually.
It would if I took it at level 4, every single one of my abilities would be an odd number. 13 strength, 15 dex, 13 con, 9 int, 13 wisdom.
See, there's so I don't have any radiant spells, so I was gonna pick Spellfire Adept. I think that would have been neat for a cleric.
I get an extra mastery and a ability or feat. That's about it.
But some Bell Sniper, I'm kind of tempted to pick that. That means I can pick like Poison Spray and have a 60-foot range instead of 10 feet.
Nice.
And to
I'm
do
not
the same slug spell, it takes. I always do half damage with it at least.
It's weird seeing a paladin with so many cantrips. It's only because of my.
It's weird seeing a paladin with cantrips to begin with.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cantrips.
It's weird for me not having any magic.
It's only because I'm a tiefling.
Ah, yeah, you get the basic.
And then 3rd level for Genie give me elementalism for
For me to have magic, I never play a freaking caster.
Doesn't do a whole lot, but
Oh, it's you can do some cool stuff with it, you know. I like a lot of these cantrips. They just do like a bunch of effects like this. I like you can just, you know, make use of them in imaginative ways, you know. Could pick up Servant.
I can have fun with elementalism though. Like use Beckon Earth to randomly make a little rude gesture in front of Briar as he's walking.
That's the best use of it, honestly.
Make the air around Briar smell awful.
Yo, I can do the same thing. I can join you.
I
have
can't do that.
Druidcraft.
Hang on. Druidcraft is great too. Oh, I could beckon water on Briar to make him damp. I could be the biggest problem in Briar's world, and this pleases me.
That pleases me too. It tickles me so much watching it.
You do that, and I can make him smell like a skunk.
Every time he says something rude to me, I'm just gonna like, you're damp.
One day he's
Sorry.
gonna be like really, really rude to someone, and he's gonna wake up like clipped in like this really weird fur. Like I'm thinking like when the dogs go to the groomers.
Shave him? What the heck? So I'm tempted to pick Coldcaster because like you learn Rare Frost, which is fine. Like Rare Frost is cool, but its ability Frostbite basically means that I can give Bane to the creature every time I hit them with frost with a attack that deals cold damage.
Oh, I can
Which is
sculpt elements
interesting.
too. That's interesting.
Although I kind of want to pick. There's 3 I want to pick.
It's always funny as a D&D player how you can just level up and you're already thinking about the next level.
Yeah, this is my like best part about rolling your stats, right? Is that when you got good stats, right, or have something that's high, right, you can ignore ASI and pick a feat instead.
Mhm.
That's what I like about it. When if it's like normal stat array, right, you're sort of just gonna like, yeah, you know, I really want to boost this stat up to 18 because that's cool. Instead of picking this cool feat. Although I do wonder if we're doing the homebrew rule of feat and ASI.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Feat is ASI in this edition. It's not the same. It's
Yeah.
not an option.
Yeah, can we pick 2 feats instead?
I mean, if you go human, I guess.
Because this is like there is like the level 4 feats, right? General feats, and then there's origin feats. The feats you start off with because of backgrounds.
Yep.
Yes, that word. Yeah. Yeah, someone could pick musician and become a member of the band.
They would need to be musically inclined first.
Uh-huh.
You just
Someone with
Oh,
high
your proficiency
charisma.
with 3 musical instruments. Oh yeah, my +0. Yes, I'll definitely me.
I too have a +0 in charisma. Can you not tell?
Could not tell.
Yes.
I mean, it is an 11, but it's still +0.
Got that. It's still got that 3. He's got the 3 Bs going for him.
Hey, I'm at least playing a more wisdom-based character this time.
Please gravitate to wisdom characters.
That's not difficult.
Are we gonna?
based
gonna
on
join
your
a cult
previous
again?
character. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't want to join a cult again this time. So
I was gonna say I don't have the charisma nor the foresight to stop you.
instead, I'm just not smart this time, so it's okay.
Hey, me too. I'm not smart either.
Oh wait, how smart are you?
+0.
Oh,
I'm a negative
so
one.
You're average. You're average.
My strength is also +0.
Average. Yeah.
All my stats are just like slightly above average, except for int.
It's just the
I'm here
character
for the
sass.
vibes.
I love to take the piss out of her. It's great.
Oh, I know. It's great. I like it. The
Oh
piss
yeah, we were
will
talking
be
about how I can
returned
make you smell like
in kind.
skunks.
We've already been discussing.
Oh no. What do you mean you've been discussing? What the hell?
Yeah. If
I
you're
have
too
a
rude,
spell called elementalism.
Oh no.
if you're too rude, I have druidcraft. I can make you smell like skunks.
Okay. I'd press to digitate.
We're just gonna combat.
Yeah, just a back and forth.
But I mean, prestidigitation versus 2 cantrips. One of them's gonna be sticking for a little while. Either you're gonna be damp for a while, or you're gonna smell like skunk for a while.
I mean, I can make an odd odor, so.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
And if I'm gonna do a non-magical trinket, I have this rock, and I'm gonna throw it at you every turn.
Oh, I need to introduce Quinto to my fish.
Your
You
what?
have a fish?
My fish. Ah,
Oh,
Quinto
dude.
will show you
Oh dear.
my one-eyed fish in a jar that's slightly too big for it to actually leave. Its name is William. And it has a very sly attitude, is what it says.
Your fish has a sly attitude.
Cunning. It said cunning.
Oh, cunning. Your fish is very cunning.
Yes.
Hasn't figured out how to get out of the jar yet?
It's too big to leave the jar. The opening is too small for it to leave. So it lives in the jar. And it is my friend. His name is William. It has one eye.
Sure, it wasn't mutated by the diseases in the water.
Who knows?
Sarah
trinket
keeps
I
it
rolled.
around to be able to feel
Yeah.
intellectually superior to something.
Whoa! Whoa!
And you're damp.
You can roll for a
Thank
trinket.
you for getting
and-
it.
and you can use any of the books that I don't really care. That's what they're talking about. All of them have trinkets. So if you think about it, you can do it after session or whatever, or even during. I don't really care. There's just a lot of books that have different trinkets. I realized.
There really are.
Yeah,
I think
I think it's like 10 of them.
we used only the ones that had the D100 tables though, because there were some
Yeah.
that had trinkets from books that were like D12s and other things like that. So, but yeah, there's a lot. I'm pretty sure I found a. Listen, no. He's basically the bunny version of Neo, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
All right. I need to send some bullets your way.
Please don't. Last time that happened, nearly fucking one-shot me.
Is everyone back, by the way?
Sammy's just sat down.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so you guys can basically get some dinner, drink with the old man and the admiral, who exchange stories. It's clear, Briar, as you're sitting there, that these two used to sail together. And they were what's the term for the pirates that work for the government again?
Privateers.
Yes, that's what they were, such a fucking nuisance that they just got hired,
They got
basically.
taken on board, yeah.
Yeah. But
Stop
the one thing is
stealing our
evident.
stuff. We're paying you. Just stop
Yeah.
stealing our
Yes,
stuff.
exactly. One thing is super evident. The Gort does have a lot of respect for him, so he is a good captain for the ship. So you probably want to be on his ship.
Who's sailing the other ship?
You don't know. You
The
haven't met him
decoys.
yet.
Undisclosed NPC.
That
Yes.
means that ship is going down.
The decoys.
That ship is gone. You don't want to be over there. None of your loved
Well-
ones want to be over there. All the important people
Yeah.
need to be on the same
Amaya
ship.
will be gathering seashells before they go.
Gotta get
So
some
she
meat.
could like throw one into the shore before they take off, and then one every day after.
All right. Just
Yeah.
remember it for when you
Offerings to Poseidon.
get there. Yeah, we'll be able to do it once we get there. But if there's nothing else, you guys can eat your dinner. And some of the other conscripts went out and hunted, so got some more food for you guys and everything. While you guys were getting supplies and, saving the world, all that stuff. All that fun stuff. And after dinner, if you want to go hear what Mac has to say, he can fill you in on what his reports are coming in from the capital. Or you can wait till tomorrow if you want. Doesn't really matter to me. If you guys want to get some sleep, you can do that.
I want to know now.
Okay, you want to know now. I'll just assume everybody is heading in to chat with Mac. Even Gort is going to want to be filled in on this.
Krieg is just intellectually curious, so he'll just be being a nosy so-and-so regardless.
Perfect. He is going to look at you guys as y'all come in. The Baron will as well. It's like this place is filled, and like the doors are open, and more people are outside. It's like, okay, what the hell's going on?
Make way, make way.
Yeah.
Sorry, make way. Krieg's pushing through the crowd like,
Yep.
He's up, pushing through their feet.
Yeah,
going
the
through
main
leg,
character.
get to the front.
Yeah. The main characters have got to be in the room, right? So yeah, you guys.
I am the main character. Thank you for recognizing that.
And Mac will basically be like, well, good news is capital's still in one piece. Doesn't seem like the disease has reached there yet. Bad news is the nobles already know all about it. So they bought up all the food, and they've got the craftsmen all working for them already. That means we ain't going to be able to get any custom work done, and we're probably not going to be able to find any extra fucking rations there.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Krieg will say out loud, it's like, so that orc we saw the other day carrying that body probably told them all?
He thinks, he says, they've been doing this for about a 10-day now. When did you see the orc? I think it's been like 3 or 4 days, I want to say. Maybe a little bit longer.
Well,
It has not been a full 10-day, I'll say that much.
That's about 3 or 4 days ago.
Yeah. I think they might have already knew about it.
Why? It would be dangerous taking a diseased body back to the capital.
Mm-hmm.
I heard rumors of potential experimentation down that way, but
Yes, there's always been rumors of that. Maybe. And then
there is no war in the capital.
he'll say, now the other problem is there's not going to be enough boats for everyone, so things are going to get ugly. We're going to need to prepare for that too.
There are 3 not too far offshore, are there not?
The ones in the mist, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those ones they're still over, to my knowledge, over by the fishing village on the other side of the island. I'm talking about in the capital. There's not enough ships for all the people that are going to be showing up.
Oh, sorry,
Some people.
my bad. I thought it was the ones that we've got all these people gathered, and then there's only 2 ships, and we need 5.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 2 ships, yes.
Oh no, there's. We have 2 ships.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Wasn't there?
There's about 30 ships total.
Weren't we being raided? So what about that ship?
You might be able to convince some people to go after it. We don't know how many were in the mist.
As long as we have the what was the dwarf called that we saved?
Otto?
Otto. Well, he has a jar or jug that should keep us going.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. But we don't know how many of the ships are in the mist. Like, how many enemy ships? A pair of breeches that always smell faintly of honey.
I don't know whether
Alright.
that's nice or just
Oh,
slightly
no.
disturbing.
I got good smelling pants. What can I tell you?
All
We're
right.
gonna be walking
Careful.
through the fucking woods, and there's gonna be bears
Oh my
everywhere. Why
These
do
will be
these
very
bears?
attracted to you.
A druid named Halson following him everywhere.
Why do these bears keep attacking us?
So, when he says there's probably not enough ships, how does the people react to that?
The Baron kind of looks a little like, oh shit. And he's basically like, his thought process is like, we need to get to the capital soon, because if we ain't there to protect our ships, someone might take them. To be clear, the Baron will be clear. We have enough room on our ships for our people. We're good.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's the clarification I need.
Yes. Yep. You guys have got enough room. Because it's like 60 people per ship, and you've only got about 100 people, so there's enough room. Plus all the animals. It'll be a tight fit, but you'll be able to do it.
That's fine. I was just like, if there's enough room for us, like all our people in the village, that's what he was concerned about. So that's good. All right, cool. Then, if that's the case, then we should probably get there as soon as possible. Are these ships under guard, like to potentially stop people from stealing them, or?
The Baron nods, says, the sailors are already there. We just need to get our admiral and our other captain there, and it'll be good to go. And Mac will basically reconfirm, be like, yeah, they're still good.
So, has this knowledge reached the general populace yet, or is it only a matter of time at this point?
Everything is. If everything's all right in the capital, it definitely has not reached the masses yet. He says, so we need to get there before it reaches the masses, or else I don't know if we're getting in. So bright and early tomorrow, I'd say.
Joy.
Understood.
We normally end at 7, so we have like an hour and 10-ish minutes left. So it's normally 3 hours, 4 to 7.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
You're good. You got any other questions, or good to call it an evening?
Rest.
All right.
Call it an evening.
And whoever doesn't have inspiration can take an inspiration of 2 people.
Right.
I'll take another one.
I don't need it. I get my own.
So Quinto, if you don't
I
have
have it.
inspiration, you would have it now.
I'll take it.
I'm gonna move your guys' tokens, group you up, so I can copy it for
Feeling
where we're
so
going next.
inspired right now.
Yeah. Just like leisurely playing the lute
Doot.
in the tavern.
Are
How
you
good are you
though?
playing the loot at the
Yeah,
moment?
are you
Oh,
though?
let me find out.
All right, I've copied you. You can move back if you want. Let me find out.
I'm
Oh,
playing
okay.
pretty good.
Oh yeah, I'd say so.
being human does give you some benefits at least.
How good is the other bard playing?
One with the pots.
I feel like this might impact your performance directly.
Pretty goddamn good. You got a
there you go.
+5 as well, so she's found her.
She's a singer, not a player.
Yes. Yep. Exactly.
I feel like you're doing like a duet or something if you're both playing it in the tavern.
We're troubleshooting our band.
Yeah. The first you need to find more pieces.
Might be a duet for a while.
Yeah.
Surely
Maybe-
someone
maybe-
plays drums.
I don't know, maybe you can get the sailors to sing some sea shanties with you. Maybe.
Baby.
Singing Mellow Man.
There once was a ship that
Maybe.
put to sea.
Maybe you can teach Briar how to use an instrument.
How do you know Briar doesn't already know how to use an instrument?
She'll
He
also be
doesn't. That's why
informing,
he's saying it.
also informing the tiefling, do not sing, get in the water while we're sailing.
Oh.
It's a Poseidon song, but it's also about like his temper, and he could take offense to it.
Krieg will just whisper to Briar that it's just like, Amaya's a little bit superstitious. Shit.
Fuck yeah, so she is.
No, I'm a follower of Poseidon and all, but like, I don't think he really cares if someone was singing inside the water. Like, I doubt. I'm pretty sure he's got better things to do with his time than, kidnap a random person.
It wouldn't be kidnapping.
Briar's gonna
drown a random person in the
drown the
ocean.
whole ship.
Yep. Sink it.
Briar's gonna pipe up and look at him and just be like, "It would surprise you, the small things that can interest gods." Their attention
Join the
wanders. Join the absolute. Did you say?
I was gonna say I'm enjoying the
Join the absolute.
I cut myself off because you started talking again. I was gonna say I'm enjoying the absolute roasting that Zang is getting in chat.
Amaya will like pull Krieg aside to give him like a small piece of the song. I'm not gonna actually do it because my voice is fucked. But it's literally it's called "In the Water" from the Epic musical. If you play it, you'll understand why you shouldn't sing it.
And that's how the
Why?
second ship gets sank. Someone sings that song and
Yeah.
Poseidon gets pissed.
And all you can get from Krieg is, "Why are you singing me a song?"
I'm telling you why not to sing this song by singing the song so you understand.
Then why are you singing the song if we shouldn't sing the song?
In the water is what I said. You don't sing it when you're near the sea.
But it's
What
a
if we
relatively
change
speaking, we
from
are an island.
lyrics?
I'm gonna throw you into the sea in a second.
I am quite light. You could probably throw me quite far.
All right.
Into just
Anything-
smiles and nods. That's
Yeah.
Nobody else got anything? We can long rest and we can move on to morning.
You shouldn't be telling other people not to sing it because I had no idea about the song until you told me about it. Now I'm tempted to sing it, so you shouldn't have told me to begin with. I have nothing else to do.
Yeah, Briar's just gonna bed. Like he's gonna drink. He's gonna go to bed.
Get your long rest and all that business. And when you wake up the next morning, bright and early, Gort will send you on the only path left to go, the one towards the capital. And he's basically going to say, at the end, there'll be a ferry. Wait for us there. And we're going to have to cross. It's going to be slow, especially with all these carts and animals and everything.
Understood.
Should take you 3 or 4 hours to get there. We'll probably be a couple hours behind you.
You want us to wait for you?
Yeah, wait
Ferry.
at the ferry, yes.
Yes,
Scouting
sir.
party ready to go.
Yep. Alrighty. On the road again. Are you bringing your horse, Briar?
Yes, I think I will. If this is like us heading off, then yeah,
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Briar.
Moving deeper.
Yes,
Can I ride on your horse?
you can walk like the rest of us.
But my feet are so sore.
Well, I mean, it will do you well to become accustomed to traveling on them.
I should have learned Tenson's floating disc.
Kato's on fire.
Is is there any is there any other people coming with us, or is it just our group?
Now it's just you guys.
Okay.
Now that there's so many like people here, Tress is like the extra detect disease is needed to like make sure nothing's going through the camp.
That's fine.
Basically,
I was just wondering if we were escorting any individuals
Nope,
that we need to
just
worry
you
about.
guys.
Cool. I mean, other than Sarah.
Yeah, basically. But as you
I
guys
do
are
need babysitting.
heading down the road, let's get those perception checks going. Let's see what we see.
Everything.
Yeah, wow.
Let's see. Oh, no.
All right. Krieg, Sarah, Briar, you all notice this at roughly the
I'm
same
looking
time.
for seashells, okay?
Yeah. As you're walking through the woods, up the path, it's funny you were talking about Wyman was that other orc's name, the noble orc. He is tied between two trees dangling above the forest road, roughly, I don't know, 50 feet in front of you guys right now. Don't mind that I reused the map or anything, but yeah.
All roads look the same.
Yep.
Nice.
He is tied
There's a
up.
bit
He's
of a
supposed to
dip.
have these icons on him. I don't know why they took it off, but
Does he look
Andy-
alive or dead?
unconscious. I mean, he kind of looks dead, but he's just unconscious. Hanging probably like, I don't know, say 20 feet above in the air. Just like got his arms fucking tied up via rope type deal, stretched out really far.
I am going to put my hands on my hips and be on alert, but I'm not
ain't
good
seen
at.
shit yet.
No, when I do notice, that's what I'm gonna do. Till then, I'm looking for seashells on the way to the shore. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't something I was expecting.
Last time I saw Wyman, he wasn't so tied up and 50 feet in the air.
Just to be clear, this is not the section of road we were on before, even though the map's the same, right?
No.
Okay. Cool.
Yes, this
So
is
I'm not-
the opposite direction. It's technically the same road.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
now you're coming up instead of down.
That's fine. I just was checking because
left.
I would have been like, Quinto, this is where the bear and the blink tiger was, but no, that's fine. I'm sure we have much worse in store. Is there any sign of the guards that were with him?
No. No sign of the casket or his guards.
So my HP and my token's not changed. Probably do that.
Yeah, that's.
I'll keep an eye out in case, for what might have actually tied him up there. He had guard with him. What the hell happened to the guard?
And as you may recall, those orc guards were decked like plate armor,
Mhm.
motherfucking big boys.
As soon as I'm within reach, I'm going to use beckon water to kind of make Wyman's face damp to see if he wakes up.
Sure. Roll me your just a raw charisma check. That's your spell thing, right? Charisma?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Flat 10.
Okay. Yeah, you tie the horse to the tree.
They're not showing any signs of being nervous or anything, are they?
The horse? No. Doesn't, just seems to be chilling.
Okay.
Now you've tied it up, it's probably gonna eat some grass.
That's fine. Just they tend to have a bit of a sixth
Yeah,
sense.
I get what
about
you're saying.
stuff.
Yep. Nope, no, like, nay, don't tie me up. It's like, it's just docile. Sarah, he will kind of.
What you doing up there?
No, he's gonna start freaking out. Let me off! Get me out! Get me out! And he's gonna start thrashing around.
I want to be careful before you
in the
fall.
And he just keeps on thrashing. He looks terrified. Let's see if he can get a. What do y'all think a noble's athletics check is? You think it's just a flat 20?
0.
Yeah, let's find out.
I
Maybe
mean,
even a negative 1.
He is
if you're
an
noble.
orc, right? So
He is.
He is
but-
lazy that we know of.
yeah, true.
All right, strength is technically 11, but they do not get any additional athletic checks. So I get the strength is probably just because they're kind of rotund. Well, he's just gonna flail up there.
Like a fish in dry
I
land.
shouldn't have woken him up. I'm gonna look at the ropes and see if I can figure out how to get him down safely.
Um,
Why would
Safely?
we get him down safely? How high up is he?
he's 20 feet up.
I don't know how badly that would hurt if he fell from that.
I mean, someone could cut the ropes down, and someone could try to catch him. That would be one way, I guess. But the way he's flailing, he's probably gonna fucking rip one of his arms out of his socket.
I'm gonna get my bow out.
If you can cut him down, I can stop him from hurting himself.
Is he tied to these trees? Like this one over here
Yep.
and this one over
Yeah,
here?
the left and the right one. Yep.
Not flailing shoots him.
Are there any like
I'm shooting the ropes, okay? Stop.
are there any lines leading from the
Well,
the trees?
hang on.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. So the thing is, you don't really need to shoot the second rope because once the first rope goes, he starts falling down, basically towards this rock side here, and you're gonna cast Featherfall on him there, Krieg.
Yeah, it's a reaction, so I feel
Okay.
like it's reasonable cast in this regard, so he doesn't smash his head against the rocks here.
Yep.
As a precaution, because I have no idea how I got up there, use false life on myself.
Okay.
Give myself some temp. 8 temp.
Nice. Once he hits the ground safely, he begins undoing the other rope that's basically still attached to him so he can be free of that. And once he
How'd
is,
you get up there?
he's gonna walk over towards you guys. Not walk, he's gonna like hustle over here and be like, "Did you see it?
See what?
The giant orc. The pale one.
The only orc we see here is you, good sir.
It came out of the. It came from the body.
What body? There is no body.
That you were transporting.
He nods. He says, "Yeah, the one in the coffin."
So it became giant.
A giant orc just exploded. Well, maybe like a half giant. It was 12 feet tall.
And what happened to your guard friends?
Hang on. You said it exploded.
He exploded out of it, I should say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just we've encountered creatures that literally explode recently. So please be clear.
A giant pale ore exploded out of the body that you're transporting?
Mm-hmm. He just grabbed the head of the guard and just crushed it.
No.
Took the other ones
Oh.
out with no effort at all.
How long ago was this?
I don't know. I've been out for... What did we meet? A few hours ago?
A few days ago, actually.
Huh?
It's been a few days since
Well-
we last met, yeah.
Oh, he just... No.
Yes.
How long after we met did this happen?
We stopped at the inn for some food and then... Must have been 4 or 5 hours. Maybe 6.
How big was it? Like,
Do you
how
think
giant?
that's what threw the tree at the crystal?
Was it trying to hit us instead of the crystal and it missed?
I don't know.
Why don't you guys all give me perception checks again?
All right.
It
No.
sounds plausible, so we're just sitting around talking.
Not this time.
Yay!
As you are asking about, was this the guy who threw the tree? Briar and Amaya, you guys can see in the distance there are a few uprooted trees, and some that have just straight up been like pushed over.
Oh dear.
Why would it let you live? Unless it was hanging you to, I don't know, dry you like jerky.
Trap.
I don't know. Maybe he just didn't see me as a threat. I mean, I'm not wearing any armor. I have a dagger.
Did it communicate to you at all?
If staring menacingly is communication, then yes. But
Can be.
It can be,
I-
yes.
I unfortunately fainted, and that's about it.
Mm.
True
gonna-
terror.
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitate on him. Which means I need to get closer. Sorry, I thought I could smell something.
What? Where is Marshal Gort? I believe I will take his protection.
About 2 hours behind us.
2
unless-
hours.
So unless you want to trek that way, unless you want to trek that way 2 hours, we have to go to the ferry and wait for him there.
The man has said that he does not need our help. Let him be.
He can make his
No,
own
by all
decision
means,
whether he
you're
wants
free
to
to-
follow us or not.
Take a lonely walk back to Gort. If you'd like.
Well, if you're going to the ferry, perhaps it would be best if you had someone of my lineage, just in case they try to fleece you.
Oh, yes. You could, I'm sure you'd offer us much protection. I'm gonna start walking around him.
No, you're the protection. I'm the
I don't know, you seem
Negotiator.
quite strong and intimidating.
And if that
He's gonna
But where
stay.
they-
that pale giant orc shows up, perhaps we could barter with it for your presence.
Krieg looks at Wyman up and down as it can. The word you're looking for is diplomat.
Yes, that's the one. Yes, you are wise, little kobold. You take your horse with you too.
Yes,
you
you seem
got-
quite diplomatic as well. I'm sure you have a way with words. When you're not passed out. Just
For
kidding.
days. For days, apparently.
What
He
kind
certainly
of-
puts the Y in Wymond.
All right. I'm glad that you guys suspected that something was going to happen, because I was debating doing it. I was like, you know what? They're going to think I'm going to do something. And boom. No, we're just going to keep on going. So
Fine.
you guys are basically going to take another couple hours, get to where the ferry is. It is one of those, like, you guys are going to have to do it yourselves type of thing, because the guy, it's like, the season's over. So it's nothing too complicated. It's just... it's going to take time. You can't fit everybody and all the stuff. It's going to take like probably 6, 7, 8 trips to get everybody and all the carts and animals and shit across. So that's going to be the biggest time sink there. Along the way, you do not run into any pale giant orcs or anything like that. Can't leave them. But you guys will make it there. And after a few hours, the rest of them will show up, and then the ferrying will begin. And again, you guys will basically you're on the first wave, get across so that you can scout out ahead. But this ferry leads to the big island where the capital is, where Port Maximilian is. And we'll basically just be a day off of that. I'm not doing puzzles, okay? Fine, we won't do puzzles.
My character's dumb.
What's Wyman doing throughout all this?
He keeps pace with you guys, and then he basically paces back and forth, waiting for the rest of. He's very anxious. He wants to be with more guards, basically. But he wants to get back to the capital. So if you want to ask him any questions, he'll probably answer.
Is he showing any signs of being sick?
Oh, that's a
It's
good
been
question.
days. It's been days, so I doubt it.
Yeah, but he was out in the open.
Could be infected at any time.
How do we... What's the detecting spell? Is it the thing I've got the scroll for?
Detect poison disease.
Yes, detect disease, detect poison and disease.
Yeah.
Or Sarah can just lay on hands immediately and just forgo using it.
I thought about it. Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay,
As a precaution, he gets 5 points to cure what ails him, if
So
anything.
I feel like you could use that like out of character. I feel like we can use that scroll for more of like a mass detection instead of just wasting on a Wyman.
Yeah. No, Wyman, you might be sick. Stay here. So, but yeah, you'll do that. And if he was sick, like, he's not showing the symptoms of, like, you wouldn't be able to fix him. So he should be good to go. But other than that, yeah, he's just waiting for the big old group.
Pebble in your shoe, Wyman.
No, just late. The Emperor's gonna be bad.
So like a quick question for you. Actually, lots of little questions for you. So, why were you escorting the corpse to the capital, and what purpose would you guys want such a thing?
The Emperor made the request. I'm not gonna deny him. I didn't even put the thing in there.
Quite lucky that it didn't infect you.
He looks at himself and he says, "That is a good point."
So, he sent someone expendable. If that's what you're saying.
Well, you have to earn your keep, you understand. There's a process to this, a totem pole, if you will. Someone has to be the foundation of this mighty empire.
Does our emperor have a good reputation?
No,
Okay.
he does not. Not for you guys, anyways. Not for the
Okay.
common folk. Yeah.
So what you're saying is that the totem pole would survive regardless of whether that you were found dead or not. That's good to know. Because if you're saying Foundation, Foundation has many pillars to support, and if one pillar goes, there are many others to take its place.
Maybe.
Provided it's not load bearing.
Well, he wasn't bearing any loads when we saw him.
I'm a survivor.
We're bearing the load.
Oh my gosh. I'm a survivor, though. So,
can we make sure he's on the other ship?
Oh, he's not.
Under my breath, absolutely.
No, he's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm not going on your guys' ship." No.
Good.
You're not going on a ship with Gort and the Admiral?
Oh, no.
Well, have you got your own private ship that you're going to sail with?
Not mine. I'll be on the Emperor's ship, of course.
Does the Emperor want you on the ship?
Of course. Why would he not want one of his nobles on his ship?
Because you're one of many. Because you're one of many nobles, and they are. There's lots of you.
There
We
might
say
have
one
been.
wouldn't matter.
There's not as many anymore. The disease killed some.
Small blessings.
Again, I'm a survivor.
Right. All of us are doing side-eye sus look.
How did you survive when the others did not?
Just got to be a coward, I guess, and he didn't see any enjoyment in killing me. Again, I passed out, so you'd have to ask it. If you want to
Insight check this dude.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, it seems to be telling the truth. At least about the, him passing out. He does kind of have, I should mention, his hair is a little bit more gray, like you got that level of spooked, I should say. Like he lost a little bit of his, he aged.
Adding amendum to notes about Wormond, a fool and a coward. Okay, cool.
At least he's self-aware.
Yep.
You got to know yourself.
Hopefully those guards weren't turned, though.
Yes, that would be a problem. Although the one that lost its head, I don't see how that would come. He ripped the other one in half. He looks around, actually. Or, well, let's say that, because you guys didn't see any bodies or anything like that. So I don't exactly know what he did with the bodies. But, yeah. Those would be hard to defeat if they were all armored.
Well, either A, find out soon enough, or B, never find out again because we'll be long gone.
I like B.
Same.
All right. Anything else for Wymond?
Not me.
Nope.
Great.
Not
I
me.
don't know. I feel like Krieg will get himself into trouble because he just says what's on his mind. He's very blunt about things.
Note to self: mute you when you're talking to the Emperor. If you ever talk to the Emperor.
I don't think Krieg has a mute button.
I cast
Call it
silence.
ball gag.
Learn the silence spell when.
I quote personality traits. I bluntly say what others are hinting or at or hiding, and I judge people by their actions and not their words. So, yeah, Wyman has made quite the impression, for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right. Why don't we get the? So we'll say you guys go to the ferry. You get everybody across safely. It just takes a little while.
I gather all the seashells.
Yeah, you can start getting some seashells once we get to the capital.
No, I want to get them before we get on the ship.
Well, we're not getting on the ship right away, and there's no beach, so it's going to be hard to find some seashells until you get there.
Oh, I thought the capital was like, we're getting off the island.
You are, but it's got to be like... All right, so we'll just fast forward to that. There's nothing really else that's going to happen on the road. You guys will get to the port and go to where your boats are, which is basically in this little protected harbor. And it's got like, if you can think of like Lord of the Rings, when they get to Bree, and then it's got like that big wooden thing where the old dude's like, "What's your business here?" and all that. It's like, that's what's blocking your guys' entrance. So it's pretty secure. And it's definitely got enough room for everybody. But as you get down there and look out at the ocean, you can see the fleet of all the ships, and of course yours as well. Here, I'll just kind of use that as what's kind of going on.
Is the big red one the Emperor's?
Yeah, definitely. And you guys are going to be able to get down in there, get all your stuff, your animals and your supplies and everything through the gates. And basically the gates are going to be closed behind. You guys will be able to get out, but for the most part, they don't want anyone else going out, just in case, because while you're here, like the gates to get into the city were open. It is just kind of chill. No one seems to really know what's going on.
Why did all these people just show up from the countryside?
Yeah, there's definitely some murmuring going on now. Like, what's with all the ships? What do we are we going to war? Things like that.
We're going on vacation, so
Yeah.
We're gonna go sightseeing. It's a Jet 2 holiday for us.
And yeah, you guys are going to gain access to the capital. Now, food-wise, you're not going to really buy any more new supplies or anything like that, because as I said, it's mostly all gone. Like pre-made armors and weapons, you could definitely try and buy if you want. There's other little knickknacks and adventuring gear, of course, that you can get. Basically, what I'm getting at is any custom work. You're not going to have enough time for anyways. You're going to be here for like 5 more days before everybody sets off. And then B, all the individuals except maybe your new blacksmith are busy working on other orders.
Stool.
Yes. The fucking make me taller.
the kobold levitation device. I actually have a question. How commonplace is magic and magery, wizards, etc.?
In this, it's pretty like you guys have a lot of magic users for the amount of people you have in your group. And even with like that in mind, a lot of what magic people have in this was more like the clerics, paladin magic, as opposed to the elemental stuff that wizards and everybody else has. So it's rare enough, not like, oh my god, I can't ever find one, but yeah.
So there's not like a place where these people would gather here in the capital.
If there was, it wouldn't be.
It'd be like in the Emperor's like basement.
You wouldn't know. Yeah, that's just not something you would have access to here. Waterside map. Maya, you can. Let's just say there's a bigger beach down the map that you can go collect some seashells on.
So the reason why I was asking is that there is no like. There wouldn't be any like stores or anything that like sell wizardly scrolls. There would be more like things that of a divine nature instead.
Oh, yeah, maybe. You wanna look around, see what you can find. Maybe ask some people. What are you thinking?
Is this like this, like only like maybe the first time he's probably been here, so he
Ye-
probably will be
yeah.
interested.
It's unlikely
First time
any
that
of
he
you have been here.
remembers.
Yeah, none of you would have any reason to be here, really. So I don't see why. Oh,
That not that our Lord and Savior, Mr. Captain over there would ever let us go to the capital when we are busy working.
yeah. Everyone had 10 gold before I forget, because you did get paid as well.
Oh, nice.
Yep, I keep forgetting. Like, you guys are technically on the clock, so you're getting, you're still getting your gold.
56 gold.
23 gold.
And
I was
after you get
gonna
everybody
say.
kind of sort of situated at the port, you will free, at least for now, to like investigate the city, the markets, and stuff like that.
Nice.
And if you're looking for anything specific, you can, ask around or roll me perception checks and see what you can find.
So,
An ultra Messina.
drag somebody who's more persuasive with me, but I'm going to look for potentially like a more of a magical shop, because he's like got the insatiable thirst for knowledge and wizard scrolls that he wants to add to his book.
Sure.
Claire doesn't mind being dragged along.
I was going to say, Briar is not it when it comes to the charisma people. He's not in negative, but he's not in positive either.
I mean, you can
Maybe.
bring Quinto.
I can what now?
I'm saying he could bring Quinto, but
Quinto? Yes. To someone that he can help negotiate prices.
sure.
Quinto goes, I'm going to go my own way and try to make some coin instead of spending it. Find some wealthy, noble area.
Yeah.
Sure.
I say like Krieg's the brains, Quinto's the face.
Okay. Yeah.
I imagine.
The face or a face?
He's got a face.
He definitely
sorry.
does. He definitely has a face. Yes. All right.
Briar's going
If
to
you're
go find a
looking for-
church.
A church. Okay. No problem. You guys just looking for stuff? Either give me, some sort of charisma check or a perception check. See if you can find what you're looking for.
Ultimately, my goal is to get enough coin eventually for some, like 2 to 3 healing potions, just basic ones.
Johnny, what's the starting gold? Is it just whatever you would normally have for like your class and background and everything?
Yeah. I think it depends on like what you take, right? Because like you can just take straight up gold or you can take equipment.
Right.
So depending on what you took there, yeah. Amaya, you're just looking for seashells?
Seashells and an altar to Athena.
Okay. Yeah.
Pretty simple.
You can get like a little baggie full of seashells. And after you do that, you can search around and find the altar. And you can pray at it or whatever, or make an offering if you wish to do that.
Suddenly swans.
Don't. Now, yes, I would also have to look out for swans. Or bulls.
swans.
Or cranes. Anything oddly gold.
Snakes.
Nope, nothing
Snakes
like
and
that.
crane.
Briar's off to some rundown area of the city to find Church of Hades.
Oh yeah, I was gonna perception check for a rich area. Oh no, okay.
You do find a rich
is currently
area.
on the ocean.
You do find a rich area, but the guards don't let you in. No lowborns here.
Maybe I can get Otto to get me in.
Using your connections?
Hell yeah, I'm using my connections.
Okay.
Otto is a connection. He's a winemaker. Go find Otto.
All right. Yep. You got to go back down to find Otto. He's going to be looking at the supplies again, but for that, Briar, you will find the Church of Hades down there. Is there anything you wanted to do specifically in the church?
I'm gonna go see if I can speak to. Well, I guess I'll go pray first. I'm not really sure that that's like a done thing, but I suppose they're just clerics anyway, right? Yeah, he'll go like find an altar, and he'll kneel down and pray. Essentially, he's going to be asking the question that I need to try and phrase this in a way that makes sense. Essentially, it's going to be along the lines of, there was a bargain struck that I remain here to guide people that need it. Fate seems to be taking me away from these lands. I assume that is part of my path. TLDR, he doesn't want to get like smited or anything for going off on this boat when that, as far as he's concerned, wasn't the deal for him being washed up here. He's not expecting a response, I guess. Maybe like a warm nod or a little pat on the shoulder to say, yes, go do that. Something like that would be appropriate. He doesn't really know.
Yeah, you don't like nothing overtly obvious, but you do seem to kind of get like a relieved feeling like, yep, that's probably what I'm supposed to do. All right. Krieg.
Yes.
You are with Quinto?
Yep, I'm with Quinto.
All right, so you two are going to find what looks to be a little corner alleyway shop that has the sign basically is like a pipe, like a smoking pipe, and it's got some of the smoke monsters coming out of it, just, you know, somewhat larger size. This would probably be a good spot for your magical items.
Hell yeah. Okay. So, he's going to go inside. He's like, come. Looks like this is the place.
Yeah, I'm here with you.
Yes, you are. He's going to go inside. Look around. Is there anything in here that's interesting? I know you said like magic items are like rare in and of themselves, so.
Both of you guys can roll me either perception or investigation checks as you look around. There's definitely some interesting items, but well, they're not they're magical.
Are we somewhere crowded, by the way?
You two are the only ones in here minus the gnome, who is, of course,
It's a gnome.
tending store and watching you guys. Yeah, you can both roll me a d20. What do we get? A 12? And a 1? All right. So, this is perfect. All right. So, Krieg, behind a glass, like a glass container, you see a sharp-fanged tooth. It seems to have a little bit of dried blood on it. And it seems almost like a keychain, or like you put it on your, if you had a weapon or something like that. And then you squint a little closer and you realize that's a kobold tooth.
It's like, ooh. Wait, is this one of mine?
It's a little bit longer than yours. A little bit longer than a typical kobold's.
What's this? What's this?
The gnome will raise an eyebrow and be like, well, that's a kobold vampire tooth.
Sorry, a kobold vampire?
Yeah, yep. You never seen those?
Those are a thing, dude. Have you never seen them?
Yeah, hold up.
No, I have never even heard of a kobold vampire.
No, they're rough.
Oh boy.
They are rough.
I don't know if I can get you like a handout or anything, but
oh, that's so evil looking thing.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that.
Oh my god.
And the gnome is basically, will finish and be like, so you can use it once a day, and when you hit something with your weapon, you'll absorb it and heal it. It'll run you about 150 gold.
Oh.
Quinto,
Are
you will find a circlet with 3 orange gems inside of it.
Krieg, what is this?
It looks like to me it's a circlet with 3 gems inside of it. And then he looks at the gnome. So what's this?
That's a circlet of blasting. Let you cast Scorching Ray once per day.
Oh!
Plus 5 to hit.
That's actually out of character. That's actually a pretty good item. Circuit of blasting.
How much is it?
Well, that's a little bit more fancy, so we were on that one 350.
Alrighty.
I'll take a pouch from my side, look inside, look back up. Cheaper.
No, we can't do cheaper. The price is what it is.
Looks at Krieg, looks back up. You don't understand. I said cheaper.
Maybe we can negotiate a little. Let's say, given the circumstances, you do know what's going on, right? I get the feeling that you probably won't be seeing many, if any, people in the coming weeks to your store. So, possible, you can sell your stock now, get some gold, make a little profit, tidy profit now, and then you'll be good to go. You won't have any stock, and you just have all the gold. Right.
He's gonna raise an eyebrow at you, Krieg, and then he's gonna look back to Quinto and be like, "Why is that one giving me the eye?"
He is literally just staring at him.
I don't think I like your friend very much.
It's okay. It's just misunderstood. He's actually a really nice guy when you get to know him. Appearances and all, he's actually quite how you say, charismatic. You just got to get him talking.
He's shaking his head no.
But with that being said, Yeah, there's a reason why he's got that mean look about him. I wouldn't want to get on his bad side. Feel like, are you going for intimidation?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Krieg will continue to go. You heard the stories, right? About the
What
farmlands.
stories?
Well, you see, he lives out there, and he's really scary, and you don't want to mess with him. He's like I'm here to make sure he doesn't do anything rash. So, and when he really wants something, he really wants something. So, I'm just just as a courtesy to if you make it cheaper, then it'll make him happy, and then he won't do anything. And I'm just just make it cheaper, just for me and for yourself, please.
That was okay. Either Craig can give me persuasion or Quinto can give me intimidation.
I want him to give intimidation. I'm not that persuasive.
All right, here we go. 13.
All right.
It could be worse. Oh, he's scared. Let's get shitless.
He's he kind of sits back and he says, given what's going on, I guess I could knock 50 gold off the price.
He's gonna look disgusted, look back at his bag. I still can't afford it. Move on.
That's fine. I have some items here that might interest you. Let's say we make a trade. I have a good authority that they are magical in nature and specialized tools, right? So he'll pull out the silver mirror, which he knows is worth at least 100 gold.
Mm-hmm.
And then he will pull out the vine staff that's magical and does 1d4 poison damage. And then he will pull out the tiger pelt and the wolf pelt, the one that does exploding and the other one that does misty step, was it? Yeah.
All right. I don't know how this little kobold's carrying all this stuff, but
I have him on my sheet and it says I'm not encumbered, so I just assume that he's carrying it around in an oversized backpack.
Yep, a big ass backpack. So you put all that on the table?
Yes. I was thinking of putting the Mask of the Faithful, but I feel like that's probably going to be useful for somebody.
It could be. So he starts tallying everything up. The silver mirror in very good condition. You guys haven't even used it. You just collected it. So that's 100 gold. The vine staff, he is willing to give 254.
That makes 350 so far.
Yep.
And the 2 pelts.
Yeah, the tiger pelt, he'll give 400 for that. And then the wolf pelt will be another 250. So it's like that.
So
1,000 gold, my friend.
That is 1,000 gold. Damn.
Although he would prefer some trade because that is a lot of gold for him. So like,
All right.
assuming
So-
he takes an item, one of the items as well. Yeah, that because he doesn't quite have that much gold to be real.
Oh yeah. No, if we take the circle of blasting and he gives us the change.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to sell everything?
I'm out of character. How attached are you guys to these items?
Not at all.
No.
Well, if you bring the other players into the room, they can roll for some of the magic items to see as well if you want to find some more. I'm just
The
saying.
wolf pelt was
I wouldn't mind
like
taking a look.
it explodes when you die. So
Yeah, it's very problematic.
Didn't we
Yeah,
not
that
have
one.
two of them? Or was one of them really bad?
One was like a roll of 2 or something, so it just disintegrated.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if we can convene and potentially see more stuff, that would be cool. I think the tiger pelt, that was the one that had the potential teleporting stuff, right? Misty
I had
Step.
Misty Step. Yeah.
Once per day, yep.
I mean, I've got bunny hop, so whilst that would be cool, I'm not too bothered.
I also just have Misty Step as a spell, so
fair.
I'm not too bothered by it either.
What did you want us to roll for stuff?
Yeah, we'll just say that miraculously somehow you guys convene in the magic store so we can all.
Well, Sarah's looking for magic potions, right?
and I was looking for a thing.
She was, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
She was going to try and get gold first, so she has about 5 days to like entertain, collect gold.
Yeah.
Get potions.
Everybody, the 3 of you that have not been in there now can roll a d20. And let's see what we find. What else we find? Oh my.
Dang cheated.
Dang cheated, yep.
Wow. No, I had to get my 1 crit out as a player for the week.
Okay. So, for my 18, that's interesting. There is a ring, a gold ring that bears a fluorite stone. And the shopkeeper will call it the Ring of Puzzler's Wit. Basically, this can give you advantage on any intelligence check.
Oh, that's hilarious for me. Okay.
However, that one is 400 gold because it is pretty good.
Yeah, fucking advantage on history checks, investigation checks.
Indeed. Well, it's not as expensive as this next one, as my D20 got. There is just a gold ring. It's got like some sort of design running all around it, but it's not like anything you'd be able to recognize or anything. However, the gnome will say, "That's my best piece, 700 gold." And it is spell lower refueling ring.
A spell refueling ring?
Like
Yes.
the spell story.
1 expended spell slot is a bonus action.
Oh, that's
Must
really
be level
good.
3 or lower. Yes, this does require attunement.
That's actually very good.
Yes, it is. It's his best item. And
Given that not over half of us are spellcasters.
Indeed. I didn't think you'd actually get it, but that's why it's that expensive. Amaya, you will actually spot something you've been looking for. A katana.
Woo! I'm scared of how much it is, though.
Well, it is magical, but it's not like super magical. So the gnome will say, "Oh, that's just a special magically forged one. It's the moon touched katana." Basically, all it does is when it's in darkness, like at night or anything like that, you can unsheath the blade and it gives moonlight off.
That's cool.
Yes.
Helpful for people that can't see.
Yeah,
that-
but how much is this?
150 gold.
Mm.
So now y'all got decisions to make.
How much is the amulet I'm wearing worth?
The Hephaestus one?
Amulet of True North.
True North. Yep. He will give you 250 for that.
How much to sell my armor to? Just the chainmail.
Oh, he doesn't. He only wants the magical stuff.
Out of character, just if I sell it somewhere else.
You could probably get like 20 gold for it. Nobody's really buying it at the moment.
How much does a scimitar sell for again?
Those are cheap. I would probably
10 gold, if that.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah, like it. And I was just asking because I've got gold. If I sell my scimitar, then I don't need a lot of what we're selling, if that makes sense. So I just get like a small amount, so I can pay for most of it myself, just so I can get my sword.
All right. Okay. I'm going to say this. How much? How attached are we after to the mask?
Not really.
I don't want a cursed mask.
Yeah, I'm not really too fussed about it one way or the other.
Yeah, because we won't be able to get none of us will be able to take it off until we have remove curse, which is like level 3 spell.
Yeah.
So that's a while away.
I do have the 2 spell scrolls as well.
Alright. Okay, if we're not attached to it, I'm quite willing to part with it as well. So how much would that go for on top of that?
The mask is worth 500.
Like, I don't want it whispering in my head. Make me go crazy or some shit.
I've got 1770 so far. 1780. That's if we're pulling together.
I have a scroll of lesser resurrection and a scroll of detect poison and disease. If either of those are worth a significant amount.
Lesser restoration or resurrection.
I've put resurrection on my sheet, but I think it's restoration. I think that makes more
Restoration,
sense.
yeah.
I might have been
Lesser
very tired.
restoration makes you only mostly dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes
How
more
much did you
sense.
say the sword was?
It was 150. What are we looking to get out of this guy?
Well, I want the sword, but I would have, if I sell my scimitar for 10 gold, I have 85 gold. So I just need to make up the difference. That's it.
If we were to take all of the items in his shop, would they be worth more than the value of his life?
That's not where I was going.
We are here for a reason.
We're so here for 5 days, so if we rob him and then just hang out for 5 days, we're going to get...
Here, I'm going to take off the amulet. Take this, add it to the pile. I'm fine without it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go sell my armor. I really am tired of wearing armor. So,
I was just trying to figure out what everybody wanted so that I can like try to intimidate out a cheaper discount for.
I want my sword, and I just need a breastplate. If we can.
If I'm here as well, I'm like, listen, friend, we are attempting to take care of the people we are traveling with, and we would greatly appreciate any sort of help you can give us.
What all do you guys want to buy? Like, are you trying to buy it all?
I can live without the kobold thing, unless someone with a melee.
Sarah is okay with not getting anything out of this, like giving up her amulet to get something for someone else.
So I'm quite happy to have to give the blasting circlet to somebody and the spell refueling to someone. He's not in it for himself, so he's quite happy to.
Quinto literally doesn't care about any of this.
Oh, I can't do magic. Jesus Christ, my brain.
Quinto was literally just doing this to get stuff for Krieg because Krieg was interested. That's it.
Ideally, I would like to get this ring and give it to Briar.
You say this out loud?
Yes.
Like it or not, Briar, you are one of our most important members of the group.
I'm aware.
Given the nature of your magic. Okay, no, we need to rub it in. All right.
One of the most modest in our group too.
And this circlet, will be handy.
I believe I can make the most use of the ring. Mechanically
If we can
speaking, I
keep
think, yeah, it would be
the
very
cloak
useful.
that lets you Misty Step, I think that would be best for Amaya.
We need to get it turned into a cloak. It's just a pelt at the moment.
I don't think I can cast magic. Can I through?
If it's
if
through
I
an
don't have
item,
magic?
it's fine.
Items.
Through items,
Okay.
yes, you can cast spells.
So how much was the spell fuel ring? Was that 700?
Yes.
Okay. And then the other thing was the circlet of blasting thing, which was
300.
300. So
Yep.
basically
That's
1,000.
1,000. Yep.
Everything
Plus
else
the
is
150 for the katana.
Yep.
oh plus a katana.
So-
Yeah, so 1150.
1150. And then there's
I'll
the
be-
Ring of Puzzler's Wit if you want that, which is like 450.
Quinto will drop in his 68 gold.
I'll drop in my 75, but 85 after I sell my scimitar.
All right, you can just write the amounts of what everyone is giving in chat. Go quick calculate.
$250 gold. Oh,
From the Amulet of Shinar,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
right. I was gonna say.
So then where'd you get 250 from? Like, damn, that's from the end. 68, 85, 250.
That fucking bard music playing at night really adding up.
As soon as I get into costume and get Otto to get me into the noble place, I'm gonna try and earn some
Plus the
more.
Mars, plus the silver.
If we can keep the tiger pelt, get rid of all the other things that nobody wants, how much does that bring our potential gold to? What was the mask?
I think if you're not buying the Ring of Puzzler's Wit, then you will be able to afford everything without selling the tiger pelt. Or without selling the amulet, one or the other.
I mean, the amulet was it produces flame and points true north when we
True north,
activate
yeah.
it. Yeah, I mean it's
Mhm.
nice, but
Not needed.
I mean, you've got fucking chromatic orb now, right? Like,
It's a first level
Yes.
spell. Produce flame is just.
I know.
But I can throw javelins too. So
Yeah, and once I got my sword, it will be a light source as well. So.
Mechanically speaking, I think those make the most sense.
Okay.
If everyone else is all right with that, we get the spell fuel ring, we get the blasting amulet, and we get the weapon.
katana.
And we
Yeah.
offload the vine staff, we offload the wolf pelt, we offload the true north amulet, and I think, does that cover it, or do you need
The curse mask.
Oh, the mask as well.
And the mask too.
Out of curiosity, do you have any healing potions that you might want to be able to throw in on top of this as well?
Uh,
I don't.
sure.
Quinto, does
Give
he?
me like, yeah. Go ahead,
Give him the
Kinto.
look.
Go ahead. Give the old intimidation check.
Discount now.
I'm like trying to be very persuasive while Quinto is behind me just glaring.
Oh yeah.
Dick, you can go ahead and give me persuasion, Sarah.
Okay. I'm gonna use my inspiration. No, I have perfume, so I have that. 19.
Mine was a nat 1, by the way.
Oh,
I looked at
jeez.
that.
He'll shake his head at Quinto and be like, if I get all this, I'll give you 2 health potions. Minor healing potions.
You have been amazing.
All right, so you guys can get that plus 2 minor healing potions.
I'm gonna keep one for myself and let someone else take the other.
Should give it to Amaya.
Oh,
I feel like frontliner.
Sure.
Okay, so taking the circle of blasting, the
Yes.
spell refueling, the katana. So that's 1,150.
Thank you.
Right.
That smells good.
And we're not taking the others. That is out. And selling everything we have to him will leave us with what?
Well, minus the pelt. I think you want to keep the tiger pelt, right?
Minus the pelt.
Do you need me to
So
carry
you
that?
have to.
For the
The
sake
tiger
of
pelt will go back into his bag, and I think that we're left with 203 gold in total.
All right. He'll give you 203 gold, which you can divvy up.
I didn't put any gold in, so I won't take any out.
which sword do you want me to use mechanically to put as?
There is a katana weapon.
Yeah, but I don't think it's got a weapon mastery or anything attached to it.
Sword. Probably is more thematic.
Do you still want to dual wield, or what are you looking to do with it, Amaya?
I'd rather it not be a great sword.
Right. Well, I mean, the
think
question
a
is,
longsword
do you want it to
would
just be a scimitar, or do you want it to be a longsword, is what I'm getting at.
I think a longsword would probably make more sense. I would just have to adjust my mastery, but I can do that.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Over a long rest, I think.
Yeah, which you'll get plenty of those. So, yeah, you can just do that, a longsword, no problem. You can make a finesse, so you can use dex or strength, depending on which one you want to use for your modifiers. Except Briar. Okay, all right. We are over. So now that we've got magic items and a little bit more gold, we will pick up with our mission next week, next session. Why don't we wrap it up there so we can all go about our business?
Sounds good. Okay, well, that's going to be it for today. Thank you for running the game. Thank you for being here, and welcome back to the table. Give Meg, it was fun. Also, thank you guys for hanging out with us in the chat. It was very much appreciated. Please do the usual YouTube platitudes, like, share, subscribe where you think appropriate, and do drop us a comment below. We do read every single one. As I said, that's going to be it for us today. We should be back on Tuesday for some more Vecna Eve of Ruin shenanigans. So until then, please do take it easy. And as always, if it's easy, take it twice. Cheers, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Good night.
Bye-bye.